here shortly. He's the Steelers fan. That's why we're doing it. We'll probably be doing the Tampa Bay game in the future as well against the Giants. And then I think they have one more Monday Night Football game against the Browns in week 17. So,
you might call that.
Yeah. Real quickly, Luca, how was your weekend? And
Overall sports weekend, the Knicks come back from 21 down against the Bucks, only to disappoint yesterday against the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was pretty disappointing, and I was kind of irate, but I kept it inside of me. And Jets blew a gasket on Thursday against the Colts, so that's never good. I mean, the offense showed promise, but the defense was terrible. Notre Dame beats Navy. That's a good sign, and yeah, that's pretty much that. I mean, the Yankees are looking into Luis Rojas to hire them as the third base coach. Anybody else has not heard the news, and what was I going to say? The Yankees might not sign Correa, so
yeah, we'll talk about that maybe at halftime. Yes, Sean's gonna be here shortly. He's picking up dinner probably with a Gatorade, as you know, MH. But he'll be joining us. I'll be doing the play-by-play for the first half, Luca the second half. Yes, rip Pedro Feliciano, former Yankee as well.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah. So just real quickly before the game's supposed to start in about 2.5 minutes, but here are the inactives for tonight's game. Nick Foles is out with a illness, non-injury, personal. He's out for tonight. With that being said, Artie Burns is actually, let me just list the inactives and I'll tell all who's injured, who's not injured. So it's going to be Artie for the Bears. It's Artie Burns, Nick Foles, tight end J.P. Holtz, safety Eddie Jackson, linebacker Khalil Mack, linebacker Alec Ogletree, and running back Damian Williams. Damian Williams, he's out with a knee injury. Alec Ogletree out with an ankle injury. Khalil Mack out with a foot injury. Eddie Jackson out with a hamstring injury. J.P. Holtz out with a concussion. Darnell Mooney is active, the fifth-round pick from last year. You take a look at the Steelers. A lot of healthy scratches, which is a good thing. Eric Ebron is the only one that I know as of right now that is injured. He is out with an ankle injury. I think BJ Finney will play if he gets any snaps. With that being said, though, the other inactives for the Steelers tonight are offensive tackles Zach Banner, quarterback Dwayne Haskins, linebacker Buddy Johnson, running back Anthony McFarland, and then Ahkello Witherspoon, cornerback, who they did they trade for him? They traded for him.
Traded for him.
They traded for him. Okay, so I just didn't want to get things mixed up here. Luca, any score predictions? Shout out to Easy Lopez in the chat.
What's going on? It's also good, Alex. It's also good to note that Chris Boswell will be active for this game.
Yes, Chris Boswell will be active for this game. Everybody's asking about Sean. He will be in here shortly.
Yeah, he'll be here shortly.
He's picking up his dinner probably with a Gatorade, and he's coming. That's why obviously
he came late from work, so
yeah. So he will be here. He'll be reacting, and you're going to see him probably rage at a couple things tonight. Luca, what are your thoughts on this game? And maybe give us a score prediction.
I really think it's going to be a rough night for Justin Fields. You face that Steelers defensive line. It's going to be a rough game for Justin Fields. Let's see if he can overcome it. Let's see if the play calling can be better for the Bears. From a Steelers perspective, can Najee Harris get going? Let me see where the Bears are ranked defensively. It's always good to know.
Well, also, another thing, Luca, David Montgomery's coming back for the Chicago
David
Bears.
Montgomery is coming back off
the IR. He gets a chance to impact my fantasy team.
Oh, good for you, Alex. You have to bring that into it. Khalil Herbert, I think, is their backup, right?
Khalil Herbert, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. Tariq Cohen is still on IR. I don't even know if he's going to play this season. We're 9 weeks in? They haven't designated him yet, so we'll see what happens.
See, I'm looking at stat news. What do I do? Fourth down percentage, third down percentage, opponent.
No, I mean you just look at it. You really you could go at ESPN and look at. Actually, I can take a look.
You take that look.
Yeah. So currently, I'm going to take a look at. So we're almost there to kick off.
Easy Lopez says normally the Steelers would win, but this week has been so weird. So I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right with that. Giants won, so it's always weird like that. The
No, it's
Bears,
any other
the
instances.
big fat Bears are, let's do the count, 23rd against the run, so definitely an opportunity for the Steelers to get going as they will kick off. And then against the pass, the Bears are actually top 15. So, we'll see what happens this week. Let's put this up on the board. They do have Brett Michaels, the singer of Poison, actually. So the Bears will receive, which means the Steelers will get it in the second half. Ready for some Monday Night Football?
I'm ready.
Here on this Monday night, of course. Boswell will kick off. Now, it looks like they're going to return it from the end zone. And about a 22-yard return for Jakeem Grant, who they acquired from the Miami Dolphins. So Justin Fields obviously has been rocked the last couple of weeks. The Bears, they're looking for, a point to just get back up. They're 3-5 right now. The Steelers are 4-3. And who would you say he's been the second best rookie quarterback under the circumstances? Where would you be with him?
Probably second or third best.
Okay. So Justin Fields is under center. Cole Kmet is in motion, along with Jesse James, as they will hand it off right to David Montgomery, and there is a gain of 2. Tackle made on the play. So you take a look at, let's take a look. I'm going to outline this defense real quickly. Let's see if I get to the Steelers. Just quickly get there. So Isaiah Buggs was on the tackle. And now it will be about 2nd down and 8. Another man in motion. Another run. David Montgomery getting a little more this time, about 3 yards. Is it a fumble? The ball may come out. It looks like it's a fumble, so the Steelers may have the football. And from the way they're walking off, they may have the fumble, or they just.
It looks like they might say the knee is down. There's an injury on the play. This looks like Jason Peters.
Jason Peters, the former left tackle of the Philadelphia Eagles. Now they will send out another offensive lineman, being Elijah Wilkinson, the former Denver Bronco.
It looks as though that they're ruling it. The knee was down, so it'll be 3rd down and 5?
About a 3rd down and 5. So
it did look like his body was down before.
Yeah, 70-year-old. So
yeah, it's kind of a
will
bad
they
way
take a
for Jason
timeout? We'll
Peters
see.
to go out.
Yeah.
Nope, it's going to be 3rd and 5. No timeout call. Jesse James is in the formation. Former Steeler.
Yes. So expect some big 3rd down pressure from the Steelers.
Will they bring a heavy
on
blitz?
this one? On 3rd down, 5 interceptions, no touchdowns. So he's got 3. So they got a man in motion. That being Allen Robinson. He's going to go back to the left. Fields drops back. He throws it just short of the sticks. And it's about a 3-yard pickup, but it's going to be 4th and 2. So
that's such a Jason Garrett thing to do. You're going to line up your best receiver, and he's going to run a goddamn. That's like, come on.
I don't get that personally. I don't get that. That's Jason Garrett-ish.
It's either me that I'm being overcritical, or the play calling was just not good.
I just don't expect what he was supposed to do here. It was a stick route. So we'll see what happens. But Pat O'Donnell is back to punt. Ray McLeod is on the return. As looks like a decent punt will come back to the 26. McLeod on the return. He's got a nice one up the sideline to around the 40. And that's where the Steelers will take it with 13:02 left in the first quarter. So you guys got to stop looking exactly like each other. Jason Garrett, he must not be getting getting paid well by the Giants, because he's, Bears too.
He's getting 2 jobs.
Two jobs. Yeah, he's a multi-job man. So Ben 15-5 on Monday Night Football. Obviously, one of the losses coming last year against the Cincinnati Bengals. So we'll see if they're a run first or pass first offense. It looks like they're running from an empty set. Yes, they are. So they got Zach Gentry to the
Looks
left
like they're going to
of
send 4 here.
left tackle Dan Moore, calling out his motions. Why I feel like it's going to be a screen. Takes the snap. Roethlisberger, he's going to throw it short, and it is dropped.
There's a penalty marker
dropped
now.
by Chase Claypool. We have a flag on the play. So let's take a look at this. Tony Correnti is our referee tonight. His 23rd season as a ref. So it is illegal hands to the face on the defense. At least I think so. So it is an automatic first down. This one going against Eddie Goldman. Bears lose. That'd be good. But also, I don't want to hear Sean, so I'll root for a tie. But realistically, I don't care. The Steelers win. The Steelers win. So another new set of downs for the Pittsburgh Steelers within even one play. So we'll see how that happens. Najee Harris is lining up in the backfield. Looks like a 3 wide receiver set. And they'll give it to Najee. And not much brewing there. Roquan Smith on the tackle. And not much for gain.
Najee Harris tried to do some shifty stuff right there. Just could not find the hole and was stopped by that stout Bears defensive line.
So they got about a 2nd and 10. If they did lose, it's about a 2nd and 11. So it's actually, no, they did gain 1. So it's 2nd and 9. Harris to the left. They're going to throw a screen to Deontay Johnson. Not much going there. Nice play by Duke Shelley.
I honestly don't understand the concept.
1 or 2, so now they face a 3rd and long.
I honestly don't understand the concept there because you could just run the ball outside the tackles or whatever. Just the play kind of seemed cute to me.
Yeah, I don't. Not a fan.
Maybe it's just making up for the run game, I guess, because you can't run it.
I wouldn't really run it on first down because that's what the Giants do, and that's not a good thing. So we got 3rd down. They got
This is also the 23rd
3 wide receiver,
best run
1
defense.
tight end, 1 running back set. McLeod in motion. Blitz coming. Throwing up top. Does he have a man? What a play by Claypool.
Did you see James Washington
for the second-year man out of Notre Dame and a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
James Washington completely tripped on his own feet in the motion set as a great catch by Chase Claypool. He beats his man. I think
Kendall Vildor, the second-year man out of Georgia Southern, was in coverage, and that's another first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers start from the 25.
Celebrating at the bar. Yeah, it seems like it. So Roethlisberger's under center. Claypool in motion, and they hand it off to Harris. And right in there is Akeem Hicks, but nice push by the O-line and Najee Harris. That will pick up about 4, which should be about 2nd down and medium.
See, here's the thing. They should be able to run the ball against this Bears front.
I said
they're a good front, but we've mentioned pregame that they are the 23rd best run defense, so the offensive line has to make do.
I feel like he got more than 3 yards there. But anyway, 3 wide receivers set again. And looks like they got a man in motion. This one to Washington. He may go for a first down and more out towards the 10-yard line, pushing him out of bounds is DeAndre Houston-Carson, and another first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Roethlisberger in the offense quickly gaining some momentum, especially with that behind, the end around play. Matt Canada, the offensive coordinator.
Of course. So some nice trickery so far, but this formation is a common Giant set. It looks like Derek Watt is actually in as a tight end. He's really a fullback. Claypool in motion. They'll hand it off. And this one is a big gain and a touchdown for Najee Harris. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are on top 6-0.
Good way to use the run game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Running Harris outside of tackles gets the touchdown.
Nice blocking up front. Let's take a look. I'm going to diagnose this, see what's going on here.
No, he didn't run outside the tackles at all.
Just inside, he ran between the guard and the center, but really nice blocking up front by the Steelers. And they're taking advantage of this poor run defense. So Chris Boswell will now attempt an extra point. He has not been active. And the kick is good. So it's 7-0. Pittsburgh Steelers with 9:42 left to go. So Sean, when he gets in here, he's probably going to be happy. So we'll see. We'll see. Really interesting so far. Starts off with a bang. So the Steelers, they have to stay with this. They have to stay with this. Najee has 3 carries for 14 yards so far, but the big play to Chase Claypool was really big for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I really like Fields. My reaction pre-draft was that he would be having the best career out of the QB class. A lot of people didn't feel that way because obviously the narrative, the Ohio State quarterback, but it seems like a lot of these, and once again, and this is common because rookie quarterbacks are often sent to teams that are bad. I feel like he's the second or third best. Mac Jones being number 1. I can't say Trevor Lawrence is a number 2, honestly.
Yeah, he really hasn't played too well this season. Some of it's not his fault, but
right.
I think some people are kind of overrating him since he's the number 1 overall draft pick.
Right. Damn, Sean missing a lot so far. I got two glasses of water, so I should be good. But obviously, big start for the Steelers. Where do you think it's going to come from for the Bears if they're going to hit on offense? Do you think it's going to come in the running game or the passing game?
See, I think the Steelers might be one of the best in the run defense department, so I'm not sure if you're going to be completely able to run it with Montgomery a lot. Maybe try to beat him over the top. Who is their second corner, Alex?
Their second corner.
Is it James Pierre?
It's James Pierre or Justin Lane. Ahkello Witherspoon isn't active, so make the case that you will there. But yeah, it's gonna be either Pierre or it's the other guy. But I'm pretty sure it's James Pierre. So in terms of run defense, the Steelers rank in the top 15. In terms of passing defense, the Steelers also rank in the top 15. So once again, another tricky situation. But here we are back in Pittsburgh. Us personally, no, but So Chris Boswell will kick it off for the second time today. And away we go. So will this be taken out? It will be. Jakeem Grant back to return, and he is stopped at the 10-yard line. I want to play by the special teams of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Grant had nowhere to go. Not very good coverage on special teams, but that's not a great start you want to have for the Chicago Bears. They are the Chicago Bears. Damn.
I could see that. I think Jakeem Grant slipped a little bit. I think that caused him to misdirect himself a little bit.
All right, so Matt Nagy, obviously 4th season as the Bears head coach. Got a man in motion. That's Allen Robinson Montgomery in the backfield. His first game back, and looks like there was some movement. They're still going to play with it, and Robinson, or they stopped the play, so it will be a false start, I believe, on Jason Peters, who did re-enter the game. And that moves him back 5 yards, which is equivalent to half a distance to the goal. So not very prudent for the Chicago Bears. And that would have been a decent completion. I mean, it's a short yardage play, but anyway, they're 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10.
Yep.
So they got to wind things up again. I feel like they're going to run it, but let's see what happens. Hand off to Montgomery. Actually, they have it to Fields. Fields with a nice run, and he gets out of bounds at the 14-yard line, pushed out by Terrell Edmonds. And now they have about a second down and medium-ish, or second down in close. Let's see where they end up. Second down and medium.
So good use of the read option for the Bears. If you can't run it with Montgomery, it hasn't really worked out so far. Try to use Fields. He is a dual threat quarterback. Use him to his best extent. Use him where he
3 wide
succeeds.
receivers set. Cole Kmet, who I have as so it looks like they're having some trouble in the formation because Justin Fields and now they have the right guys motioning.
Timeout called by the Bears.
Marquise Goodwin, and
It
now
was the play clock
timeout by
winding
the
down.
Bears. Obviously, there was some miscommunication at the line.
Play clock was winding down. As Alex pointed out, there was some miscommunication among the receivers and the quarterback.
And then a good start for the Bears. Very, very unorganized in the line. So
I wonder where Sean is, honestly.
I think he's MIA. It's MIA. But I gotta thank him for things. Don't say who and what.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
But
I know what you're talking about.
as mentioned before, not the greatest start and a lot of miscommunication at the line. So, and also something that's impacting is probably the Pittsburgh crowd. And
Yeah,
exactly.
The crowd is definitely in sight tonight.
So, going to be a very interesting thing to see how the Bears take that the rest of the ball game.
They're probably gonna get a lot of looks they don't like. Justin Fields will have to audible at the line. Matt Nagy's got to give him that power.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, then see what happens. Jesus Christ. Trayvon Diggs, and I don't refer off PFF, but Trayvon Diggs had a PFF grade of 35.9.
Ugh.
But remember, he was like their bio. He was like I don't know. They mentioned him in his bio. They mentioned him in their bio, but PFF is PFF. He's had 3 straight games with a 43.8 grade or worse. Well, you know what? But I thought, yeah. It's like Alec Ogletree with 5 interceptions. That can't fool you. That really can't fool you.
It doesn't pertain to the eye test.
No, it does not.
Where is this guy?
He's MIA.
It's like waiting for you during the Knicks game.
Got a point there. Of course. So we are back in the game as ESPN is showing some of the great Steelers. So they have a wide receiver up top of your screen, going against Cam Sutton. So now they get the permission to go back to the line. It sounds like they're going to run it, but also set up for play action. Possibly they have the tight ends in motion, Jimmy Graham and Cole Kmet. Dropping back is Fields. There's a penalty marker on the play. Catch made by Robinson. But this could very well be either an offsides or an illegal formation penalty, as they did have a little bit of trouble going back to the line, and I think it's going to be illegal formation. Because you did see that.
Fields didn't necessarily give a good body language. So this.
No, I mean it's that, but also the tight ends. In the motion, both were supposed to go in motion, or just illegal formation. So they're
killing themselves with penalties early.
Yeah, that's not a great thing to see if you're a Bears fan, but yeah, because of the tight ends, it's either I think 2 tight ends go. It just looked weird, so. That's why they back themselves up again. But I wonder how many penalties this team has in total on the year. I wonder where they rank. Shouts to Tudo in the chat. 2nd and 12 for the Chicago Bears. They are at
empty
the
set.
Bears about 8-yard line. They have an empty set. Fields dropping back under a little bit of pressure deep downfield. Do they have a man way towards the sideline? His intended receiver was Marquise Goodwin, Joe Hayden in coverage, and it's going to be 3rd down. So expect
I thought the
really
right tackle jumped a little bit early, but they did not call the false start. Good coverage there by Joe Hayden. Obviously,
he threw him towards the sideline. Yeah. Yeah, not very. It shows that he's really not been throwing good downfield in terms of completion percentage. Um, so third down, Fields motioning his men. They got 2 men in the backfield. Bird moving up. Fields. 4-man rush. He's going to try to escape. Gets the check down to Montgomery, but that's nowhere near what they need to do or need to be for the first down. So they will have fourth down setting on the punting unit once again.
Not a good start for the Bears. Under a lot of Justin Fields remains under a lot of duress. Bears offensive line not doing their job, and these stick concepts don't exactly work.
Slants work. They're quick passes, but I don't get that. So Raymond McLeod will be back to return once again. Pat O'Donnell, the punter, 4th and 6 from about the 15-yard line of the Bears. Punt is away. McLeod will field it right around the 36. He's going to make a nice jiggle move, and he goes to the 42-yard line as there's 7:40 left on the clock. And the Steelers will have it once again. Tudo says, Coach Coughlin always says, to win a game is all about will and determination. You will train, practice, prepare for each game. Better less than 100% preparation before a game isn't good enough. Yeah, definitely agree with you there. It looks like the Bears really didn't practice that. But,
nope.
I mean, hopefully that's the way the Giants did it on Sunday because they won. Oh, man. Tudo says, rugby is a different sport, but we've been implementing all Coach Coughlin's disciplinary team rules and philosophy to win games. Finish. Oh, finish. Yeah, of course. That's how.
You could start a game being up 14-0, but you can end up losing the game 21-14. It's about how you finish and start both.
So the Bears already have 3 penalties costing them 15 yards. So you have the legal formation, you have the false start, and you have another penalty. So, not a great start for Chicago. Not a great start. I know a lot of Giant fans are probably happy right now because obviously, the
Bears are losing.
The Bears are losing. When I was 15 years old, Coach Spags was training JPP and a bunch of us Italian teenagers and Joyzy defensive tackle techniques. I'm grateful to him for life. Yeah.
That's very nice.
That's very nice to hear, of course. Unfortunately, the video of a certain reaction is on my other StreamYard account, but it'd be very prudent to play every time that Pat Fryermuth gets a reception, Sean's reaction, because we all know he hated the pick.
Yes. Originally.
Yeah,
you can say something different now.
Let's see this thing here. So back in Pittsburgh, as the Steelers will get the ball around the 42-yard line, and they're just looking up and diagnosing the play. And I don't know what I think it's Bilal Nichols. I don't know what he was doing on the touchdown, but we'll see what happens. So Najee's actually off the field, so that looks like they're probably going to start the drive with Kalen Ballage or Benny Snell if they do have a backfield formation.
Empty set.
Like will. So they do have an empty set. Kalen Ballage is in as the running back. 2 tight end set with 2 wide receivers, Chase Claypool and Deontay Johnson. Takes the snap. Has the outlet, and it is incomplete. It's thrown behind Fryermuth. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Bad throw that time by Roethlisberger. It was slightly behind Fryermuth.
And I just feel like with some of these teams, and I understand a lot of teams are not good in this league, and a lot of teams are not offensively strong, but you have to have a modern sense, not these stick routes. Right, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me and Jason Garrett being a pain in my ass. I don't know. But anyway, Roethlisberger. So they are motioning Ballage, and they do the flip It's Pat Fryermuth. He's close to the first. And that should be inches, but that also may be a first down depending on the spot and what the referees say. Nice push by the offensive line and Pat Fryermuth.
Good trick,
Now, will
boy. I
this
like
get
that.
them?
Gets you close to the marker.
So it's 3rd and 1. I feel like there's going to be a QB sneak. Najee's coming back on the field. So I feel like it's going to be either a QB sneak or a run through Najee, which would honestly make the most sense on 3rd and 1. Rushing back to the line, let's see how many defensive linemen they put in the front 7. They have about 5 different defensive linemen. Everybody's stacked in the box. Pretty evident that's going to be a run play. And first down, they had a couple of guys in the backfield. Eddie Goldman among one of the linemen. But it's going to be a first down and moving the chains.
They could have easily. What was I going to say? They did have a man in motion, so that might have tricked the Bears to that they might have went with the end around, but they did not.
Yeah. Pretty simple there. So, back onto terms. Najee Harris in the backfield once again. Steelers doing a nice job of winning the time possession battle. They're about on the 47 of the Bears. And play action. Under some pressure, Ben goes down. Sack on the play.
That I think is Robert
Quinn. His first sack of the game, the first sack of the game in total. And it will be 2nd down and probably about 13. So let's take a look.
Dan Moore, the left tackle, just gets completely waxed.
Yeah, he really doesn't he doesn't really take the 3 steps. He just, he doesn't punch. That's poor technique there, but nice spin, nice speed overall by Robert Quinn as they do face about a 2nd and 15. Man in motion again, that's Claypool. And they'll give it to Harris. Nice play by Akeem Hicks in the Bears front.
And he just
making
eats up Harris. It'll be 3rd down.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
No, I said he was eaten up. It will be 3rd down.
So it'll be 3rd and very long. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure they did convert on that big Chase Claypool reception.
Well, they keep the offensive momentum alive.
Calling out signals that line. Kalen Ballage.
Looks like a bunch formation.
Trying to get the defense to jump, and they may almost hit the delay game. They're rushing 4. Pressure coming up front and incomplete. Duke Shelley on the play as Ben Roethlisberger gets hit in the backfield. It's going to be 4th and 13. And nice stop by the Bears defense.
Might have been also a good play by Shelley. It could have also been a bad drop by James Washington there. It was a fastball right to his hands. Just dropped it. Now the Bears will get the ball back.
Well, James Washington really hasn't been happy with how much he's been playing. You got to make do of your opportunities.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
the ones Claypool and Johnson are the ones getting attention. So,
punt by Presley Harvin and a fair catch is called for as there's some skirmish inside the 10-yard line, and now coming back out is Justin Fields. So that will be after commercial break. Nice stop by the Bears defense.
Now will the Bears use that momentum?
They got to figure something out on offense. I mean, nothing's really worked. Steelers have done a good job of, I'd say go back to maybe a read option again. I would do play action.
Definitely use that read option.
Definitely go to
maybe some play action.
You
don't want those long developing plays since your offensive line is not blocking. And
but do some rollouts. Do some rollouts.
I agree.
So, I think Sean's MIA. Imagine he fell asleep.
It would not surprise me.
Would not. So
just he's stuck in traffic.
We say he's picking up his dinner and went home. So, also to note, guys, Big Blue in the Bronx podcast will premiere tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Boys in the Big Apple on Wednesday at the same time. We came live tonight, 8:10 p.m. So, A lot of topics to talk about. Talk about Lucas Jets, my Giants, stuff like that. I don't get to watch Giants football for 2 weeks, which is unfortunate, but hey.
It is kind of fortunate.
No, it's not fortunate, asshole.
Do you think that OBJ can sign with the Seahawks?
I don't know why he would. Tyler Lockett and what's his face? Tyler
DK
Lockett, Metcalf get all the attention. Also, some news. 3 angry viewers filed complaints to the FCC over Eli Manning's middle finger.
Oh, please.
Get a fucking life, will you? I said they're probably Patriots fans. But
such a joke. What are you going to do? Remove him from television?
No, they're going to remove him from the Manning cast, so it's going to be Cooper Manning. It's going to be Cooper Manning instead of Eli Manning with Peyton. And then they'll... So we're back. About 4:29 left to go.
2 legendary owners, Art Rooney and
the 2
Hallis.
2 former owners, George Hallis and Art Rooney. As the Bears come back on offense.
Look at Virginia McCaskey, the Bears owner and Steelers president, Art Rooney II.
1 wide receiver set with 2 tight ends. And this is going to go to Montgomery. He's got a nice gain. He's going to go all the way up. And looks like there's a little bit of a skirmish on the sideline. Nothing major, but a nice gain by Montgomery. Take a look. Let's see how they do it here. Nice blocking.
Good pickup block by Komet.
Komet has Edmonds in a block and just nice. This is what they need to commit to. The longest run of the day. Longest play of the day, probably.
That's the first down for the Bears.
Yeah.
That's their first.
Probably the longest play of the day. To Montgomery, yeah, not likely as much. Tackle on the play made by one and only Taco Charlton. So it will be about a 2nd and 8. Bears still on their own territory, of course, around the 34-35 yard line. Robbins, 3 wide receiver set again. So let's see where they go with this one. Joe Hayden obviously shadowing Robinson. Fields looks, he's under pressure. Nearly gets sacked. He's going to get away from it. Does he try for the first? He's close to it. Does he get it? He probably does not. Or does he? I think he was just about a yard short on the play. So it's going to be about 3rd and 1 if they don't call it a first down. But nice elusiveness by Justin Fields getting out of the pocket. Cameron Hayward almost snatching him for the sack. So it is a first down. They do move the chains.
That was a first down?
At least the Bears do. And Montgomery is back in the backfield once again. More rushing than passing yards, which might be the key to success. Fields under pressure. He's got to find a lane. He's going to go down. TJ Watt. Another sack for one of the Watt brothers once again. And it will be 2nd down. Nice play by TJ Watt. He's been awesome this year.
TJ Watt continues to wreak havoc on NFL quarterbacks. And just a great sack there. Chris Wormley initially misses the sack. But Watt just
nice, but also he causes him to step up into another part of the pocket, which makes it possible for the sack. So 2nd down and 11. Fields takes the snap, short route. This one's popped in the air. I think it's intercepted.
It is.
It's intercepted
by Cam Hayward.
Intercepted by the big man Cam Hayward. And this is a momentum turner. When all things seem to look positive, another defensive takeaway for the Steelers. And wow. A batted ball turns into an interception, and Justin Fields can't feel good after that one. Let's take a look here. Looks like Cody Whitehair. Actually, no. It was actually on... there's no way actually... Okay, so... On him was Sam Mustipher, the former center for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. That in my opinion, that's on Fields. I don't know, because it seemed
Why
like
exactly?
Hayward.
Why do you say that?
Well, I don't know. I know it's a short concept, but I guess Hayward tricked him by acting like he was going to drop back a little bit. I don't know, but you can't blame it on the lineman there, at least in my opinion. So Steelers back on the field. They'll hand off to Najee. Missed tackle in the backfield. Nice run there. He's going to get about 7-8 yards, and it'll be second and short.
It's looking good for the Steelers right now. Good momentum.
Of course.
As we wind down the first quarter.
Without Sean.
Yep, he's missing all the action.
You'd be like, what happened?
He might have been watching on his phone. You never know.
3 wide receivers set Najee in the backfield again. They're motioning Freiermuth in.
And James
motioning
Washington.
out is James Washington. And he's going to motion in again. Hand off to Najee. And he's short of the sticks by about a yard. He tries to crumble to get there, but he is likely a yard or some inches short. So we'll bring up third down. They can run one more play before the end of the quarter, and they'll likely just move the sticks with this one. So they could either do QB sneak. They could also do just a run up the middle with Najee Harris or some type of trick play. So likely stacking the box here. Hand off, Najee. Nice stop by the defense.
Good hold by the defense.
They actually have to run one more play here. It's going to be interesting to see what the Steelers do, but what a nice play by this
pressure
Bears defense.
Through the outside.
Yeah, it's the left side
of
the goal line.
Smith with the initial tackle.
Yeah, he's been.
And it looks like the Steelers will go for 4th and 1.
Unless they just decide, hey, listen, let's go, let's do that.
They're not going to try to jump him off.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, then again, it's the Steelers. You never know, right? So it's 4th down, loaded box. Najee, he got it. He got the first down. So
the Bears player is trying to claim that his
one
knee
of
was
the
down
Bears
before.
players is claiming he was down, but it looked like clearly enough he got the first down, and that will end the first quarter. The Bears down 7-0 as the Pittsburgh Steelers keep gaining momentum.
I mean, as a Bears defense, how do you not read that? That is going to be that's clear as day. That's a possible play that they're going to run a draw up the middle.
I guess the way you're arguing it is that, well, I mean, that's either going to be a QB sneak or it's either going to be a draw.
Definitely, right.
So, once again, the Steelers picking up.
It's 81, by the way, I know this is not relating to our game right now. It's 81-75 Knicks.
Good.
4th quarter.
So Najee Harris currently has 9 carries for 29 yards. Yeah, so when I was talking, did I ever bring up my thing about offensive philosophies or whatever? Because I was talking a little bit about, not offensive strength.
No.
Okay, so whatever. So
just give me 1 second. I'm going to put a sign on the door.
Okay. So I was talking earlier. I'll explain this to Luke when he gets back. I was talking earlier about, the philosophy, this, that, and the other thing, right? I was talking about that. Basically how it was a run first kind of priority, and that's really not what the NFL is anymore. Right. It's more of a pass set up the run, not run set up the pass, and this is why a lot of offenses struggle, because I think their philosophy
is kind of outdated.
It is a little outdated, and some of it's execution, some of it's just philosophy, and I think that's what the Giants' problem is philosophy. Some of the players they have on the O-line, a lot of other things.
Definitely agree.
But no Manning cast. Yes, unfortunately. You get us. You get us. Not the unfiltered. The unfiltered. Right. That we can curse on here. The boring ESPN broadcast can't curse because of FCC violations. And I'm not monetized yet, so just real quickly, guys, if you already like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications.
Yes,
so when a live stream drops. What?
I said definitely help out the channel.
Of course. So we're already back in Pittsburgh. We needed the bird. We need the bird from Eli. Of course. course. So we're in the second quarter. Steelers are pretty good field position right now. Want to be as aggressive as possible. Obviously, not the greatest start for
Are they in the red zone?
Bears.
No, they're not in the red zone just yet.
Benny Snell is in the backfield for a change of pace. Gentry in motion, likely as one of the blocking tight ends. Motioning out is Chase Claypool. And is a handoff to Snell. About a gain of 5 yards-ish. So nice.
We got a little
carry
scrum,
by
and there's
Snell.
going to be a flag. I think
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. There was some extracurricular activity.
That might be Kendrick
And this
Green,
may end up being very costly for the Bears.
I think his name is Angelo Blackson and Dan Moore.
Yeah,
not Dan Moore. Excuse me, Kendrick Green. We're getting in on the scrum. Let's see. If this is the Bears penalty, I think it will be. You can't do that. You can't do that. Fouls by both teams. I've read Tony Correnti's lips.
So I'm surprised it's on both teams, but if it wasn't on both teams, that'd be very costly. But it's probably not. It doesn't do anything because it's after the play.
No, not really.
So you still get the pickup. And
I just don't understand the frustration. I mean, I understand the frustration from Blackson, but
I guess it's just pushing. So I personally, if I was a referee, I would only call it on the Bears. But that's just me. Right. I'm not a Steelers fan. I'm not advocating for anyone. Benny Snell in the backfield once again in the shotgun is Ben Roethlisberger. Got Gentry as a blocking tight end once again. And this one is caught. What a catch by Deontay Johnson. Good contention. I believe it was Jalen Johnson. I believe. Let me take a look. Let me just make sure. Yep, Jalen Johnson. But what a catch.
Jalen Johnson has been underrated to some.
And looks like Ben will throw it right to Claypool. This may be into the end zone, but nice tackle on the play. Tackle made, and there's a flag on the play, but let's see where this goes.
12 men.
12 men on the field. That's a killing penalty. So that's half the distance.
Will they move up 5 yards? I'm guessing they will.
Again, they're disorganized. The Bears are very disorganized at this point. So
again, Sean's missing the action. I don't know how many times I have to really repeat it. Yep, there was while Ben was running the play, there was a guy literally running off the field. That's just bad coaching. That's just bad preparation right there.
Yeah. All right, so first and goal again. They will be at the Bears' 4-yard line. They got Najee in the backfield once again, preparing for another red zone touchdown. And off to Najee. No, it's a fake. What a play by Vildor.
Excellent.
And the receiver wasn't really looking his way. There seems to be no penalty there, but nice play by Vildor.
I don't think it was the case of that, Alex. I think it was just a really good play. That ball was a little bit behind him, so that allowed the
Claypool was looking for a flag. There was a hand behind his back, but just a nice play by.
No, you gotta let him play there.
You gotta let him play. Sean's at the club. Yeah. Yeah, he's at the club, all right. Anyway, second and goal. Empty set. So they got what looks to be one tight end, one running back, and 3 wideouts. Najee gonna motion as a receiver. They're looking for a guy. Roethlisberger, I don't know where he was going with that one, so it's gonna be third down. And
I guess the pressure got heavy that time, and Roethlisberger was just looking for a way out. He was stuck in the pocket, did not show any mobility, stepped up and threw it away.
So third down, a big third down for this defense because the offense has. Well, then again, also the defense has killed themselves with penalties. Wait, just allowing yards in general. It really hasn't. The penalties have been the offense's problem.
Neither unit playing cohesively.
Yeah,
they're not playing
about the same formation. Once
offense
again,
is not doing good. Defense not doing good.
No motion for protection in the backfield, so it'll be just the lineman up front. It looks like it's going to be rushing 4, but there is a timeout taken by the Pittsburgh Steelers as the clock winds down. Whew. So Steelers will use their first of 3 timeouts, but Chicago making a stand on these first 2 plays. though they did have that penalty, which was the 12 men on the field. Very interesting game thus far, once again. So third down coming out from the timeout. Third down, big third down for the Steelers, big third down for the Bears. Got to be a momentum changer here. However, Roethlisberger calling out signals at the line of scrimmage. Freiermuth in motion. Looks like they have Najee set up as a receiver at the bottom of your screen. Four-man rush. Pump fake. Roethlisberger throws. End zone touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. Another touchdown for the Steelers. That's the second of the day. First passing touchdown for Ben Roethlisberger. Their second-round pick out of Penn State. And the Steelers have taken the lead 13-0. Yeah, he's maneuvering in the pocket. Pocket manipulation is key. And, I don't know where it looks like man coverage for right now, at least. Yeah, so I don't know who is in coverage there. Number 36. Yeah, but DeAndre Houston Carson was in coverage, and it's not even about who's playing or what. It's just he missed them there, so it's gonna be 14-0. Steelers have the lead with a lot to go here in the second, 13-22 to be specific, but the Pittsburgh Steelers lead by a score of 14-0. Do you stick to the ground game if you're Chicago trying to get on the board?
You got to try something, man. You got to try something.
Also,
the air game hasn't worked because they're not giving him pass protection. Run game has been selectively, I guess they're most consistent, maybe inconsistent, but I'll just try more there.
Yeah.
And Sean is currently missing all of this. I will reiterate that again.
Well, or he secretly has us on one of his on one of his tablets or devices, and let me see. So, what could have saved a turnover for the Giants, but inflicted another wound, is Matt Parrott on the snap that he got beat by Yannick Ngakoue to force the fumble. He actually committed a false start penalty, but the referees did miss it. But it is what it is.
Maybe Sean got camera shy.
Well, yeah. He's talking about me being late?
Yeah.
Tell him he's late. New York State granted 9 online sports betting licenses today.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, don't get any ideas, please.
What if I do?
But don't get any ideas. Don't gamble. Degenerate. Oh, man. This week, NFL was crazy. Crazy. And we're probably going to, just so you know, guys, we're probably going to hear another rant from Luca on the Jets on...
I don't think I'll rant. I'm not going to be that angry because it's passed me by, honestly.
Well, I mean, also as well, it's almost a week to the day. So where's OBJ signing? I want to say New Orleans. My opinion. I want to say New Orleans, but he says he wants to go to a contender, but if a contender doesn't want you, I don't know what to say. But pretty much 3 losing teams have already said no, we're not picking him up. So kickoff here, Jakeem Grant. He's back to return about the 5. Not even across the 20. So he's trying to make something happen. Justin Lane trailing him. So he makes what would be a 17-yard return to now a 25-yard return. So actually more of a 20-yard return, but nice return to the 25 nonetheless, which New Orleans should sign Cam Newton. That would be a good spot for him. That'd be a good spot, but I'm honestly thinking right now that New Orleans just wants to stay with QBs that are in house. I think they're at that point in the season. But then again, anything is possible. So rush to the line, and they'll give it. I don't think that was Montgomery, to be honest with you. That was Khalil Herbert. So it looks like rush to the line really wasn't much of anything. So it's second down and about 10. Khalil Herbert, the 5th-round pick out of Virginia Tech. Same college as Caleb Farley and Christian Darrisaw. 6th-round pick, excuse me, but a 2nd and 9. His 4.3 yards per carry on the season with 1 touchdown. 18-plus carries in the past 4 games, so this may be one of those games. It may not be one of those games, depending on the pitch count for David Montgomery. Play action. And no, he got hit over the middle, but incomplete pass to Marquise Goodwin will be another 3rd down and long. Pitts should play physical and patient and wait for Bears to capitalize and score points in rugby. And when we play against weak teams, we bully and pressure them to force fumbles, errors, mistakes, and penalties. I thought you meant Kyle Pitts at first. I'm like, oh, Pittsburgh. I'm an idiot. Yeah, nice play.
I like the hit by Fitzpatrick.
I mean, even
it's
if it's
legal.
Yeah, it's definitely legal. It was just a tad in front of him, but they'll motion Montgomery in the backfield for pass protection on this down. Rushing 5, a mano. Fields under pressure. He looks like he's going to run it. He's going to try to get the first. He gets wallooped out of bounds, and looks like a lot of the Bears bench is very angry, but a nice play by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and that will be 4th down. Luca, do you think there should have been a flag?
Let's see.
Nice
goes
tracking.
To his left. It may. Let's see. No, there's no flag there. There shouldn't be a flag there.
I think there should be.
Why?
Crown of the helmet. Well, actually,
Fields lowers his head. Fields lowered his head.
Okay, I replayed that in my head. So Pat O'Donnell will punt for the 3rd time around. McLeod back to return it from about the 15-yard line. And he's trying to make something happen. He may make something happen. But only gains about 2 yards. So nice play on special teams. And the Pittsburgh Steelers will once again have the ball. I think that being pissed about that call, I think they're just trying to get a flag. And listen, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody.
To get something to go to your way. Go your way.
Let me try to get this up here a little. And this is great. Great job, everyone. I think just busted.
What'd you drop?
No, like the thing that hooks onto the table.
Yeah.
The thing that hooks onto the table. It fell to the floor. So you mind doing the play-by-play?
So Roethlisberger is calling out signals. Najee Harris in the backfields. 3 wide receiver set. So Roethlisberger takes a snap, quick pass to Claypool. It's a screen and nowhere to go. Great recognition by the Bears defense. Robert Quinn was over there. Who's 33?
Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson was over there as well. Bears just swallowed that play up from the beginning. It will be 2nd and 10 with no gain. Now the Steelers will continue to go with the 3 wide receiver set, tight end Gentry as well, with Najee Harris in the backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap, gives to Harris, and now he's going to move upfield. He's going to keep going, and he's going to land approximately around the 25-yard line, I believe that is, but there is a flag on the field.
I'll let you announce the flag, and then I'll go back to the play-by-play.
It is going to be a hold against the offense. Specifically, 69. That is Kevin Dotson.
The former Ragin' Cajun himself. So it will be 2nd down and long for the Steelers. Where is he? Yeah, he gets a hold of the jersey. Gets a hold of the jersey of Kairos Tonga. So it will be second down and 18 for the Steelers. Looks like a run play here, but it also could be play action, a couple other things. Motioning Washington, and not much of a gain there from Najee, so it'll be a very much third and long for the Steelers here, as the penalty backed them up very much so.
Knicks up by 12 with 1 minute and 11 seconds to go.
Nice. Nice. Someone said on Twitter the Bears need to fight back after they hit the fields. There's a hit.
It was legal, though.
So I got a man in motion. Najee Harris will line up as a wide receiver in an empty set. 3-man rush only, which means they'll drop 8 in coverage. Freiermuth with the catch. And it'll be out the 20-yard line, which is way short of what they need to get for first down, which means they will punt. With approximately 9:40 now going into the 30s to go, 4th and 7.
Now the ever-revealing question. Will the Bears gain any momentum off of this?
Their defense is doing the job, and it's weird enough that we're talking about the Steelers, progressing on offense, because they really haven't done a consistent job of that. But with that being said, Presley Harvin will punt their 6th-round draft pick, and not a great one. Not a great one by Harvin. It will be in between the numbers, the 40 and the 50, when the referee is going to spot it at the 48. So if this does not capture momentum for the Bears, I don't know what will. You cannot settle for a
Bears
field
are
goal.
in plus territory. They definitely need to take advantage.
Bears are at their own 48, and they go to a timeout.
The simpleton way would be, go with what works. What has worked for the Bears this time around?
Well, you got to find a combination of a couple things. You need to roll. If you can't trust your offensive line, roll out. I mean, I don't know if he's a rollout quarterback, but you have to stick to what works, or stick to something that can work. So, make it a sandwich at halftime. I don't know.
A sandwich, that's pretty random.
Yeah. It's like one of them TV microwave kind of things, but yeah. Yeah, no, Justin Fields definitely initiated. Let's see how many Bears. Yeah, that's a clean hit. Clean hit. Oh, here we go. We got somebody. I wouldn't tolerate this even if it was a Steelers fan saying it. Bears versus refs.
In what way? I honestly don't know.
Bears, no, more like your team versus penalties. How about that?
I don't understand the tweet. Your offense has been terrible and sluggish.
So I want to.
Your defense has been costing themselves with penalties.
So go
ahead.
Oh well, I mean, you can keep going because it really has nothing to do with what I'm about to say.
No, I said my piece.
Oh, well, somebody said Presley Harvin may be in his first and last season with the Steelers because the boomers he hits doesn't make up for all the shanks. We'll see. If it's nothing, it's nothing. But
yeah, we'll see.
His foot hits the ground. A big boy. All right, so the Bears are back on offense.
Danny Smith was not happy with Harvin.
Yeah. It's like Khalil Herbert in the backfield. Play action, kind of what I was alluding to before. And wide open down the sideline is former Notre Dame man, Cole Kmet. First down. That's what I was talking about. The rollout plays, the play action plays.
He was just wide open down the field. Late coverage by both Cameron Sutton and pickup from Minkah Fitzpatrick. So the Bears have offense.
They have some light. So Herbert again in the backfield. They will give it to Herbert. Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt on the tackle, about a gain of 1. So that play action, I believe, is going to be the key to what happens and what gets them into the end zone. My personal opinion, but they need to find some ways around that. So he's 3 for 6 for 34 yards, 22 rushing yards, and an interception tonight, going to Cam Hayward, of course. Second down and 8. Fields calling some signals at the line of scrimmage. Mooney in motion. Looks like someone may have gotten a head start, and Fields is sacked by TJ Watt, his second sack of the game. And a very big 3rd and long, and what a momentum changer again.
Unbelievable.
Let's see. Yeah, it's not even on someone.
It was just an extra man?
It's not all about extra man, but it just wasn't. They didn't have anybody block. I don't know. I don't know how schematically you don't have TJ Watt blocked, but also Alex Highsmith probably would have gotten there because Jason Peters really did a good job on his individual block. So it's 3rd and 18 for the Bears. 4-man rush. Fields flushing out of the pocket with Wormley, and looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, he still got it. And Grant will be about 4 yards shy of the sticks as he's talking some garbage with the other.
There's a penalty marker
Pittsburgh penalty marker down, so let's see what this is. And Tomlin's pointing it towards the Big Bad Bears. An eligible receiver downfield, it looks like, on Sam Mustafa.
Looks like they'll take the penalty.
I guess they will. So a bigger
take the Bears even deeper.
3rd and 23. So third down and 23. Mind you, they are on the 41-yard line, so if they get a little bit, they can go for a field goal, but that's not really what you want if you're a Bears fan.
Right.
But it's not like you're in position where it's sudden death where you have to go for it. 4-man rush, Fields over the top, nowhere near his intended receiver, Cole Kmet, and looks like they'll either be kicking a field goal or they'll probably be just
They're probably going to punt. Not Cole Kmet. Justin Fields is just getting rocked back there.
Have to feel bad for Fields. So far, 4 quarterback hits already on Justin Fields. So, I don't know. Might be calling year for Matt Nagy and crew. O'Donnell.
Final score of the Knicks game, it's 103-96 Knicks.
That's good. So, in the air, let's see if they call fair catch. Fair catch called at the 9-yard line. That's where the Pittsburgh Steelers will start their drive once commercial break is over.
Again, we talked about crippling penalties and, making bad errors or, setting yourself back. That's what the Bears are exactly doing.
And with that being said, welcome on this idiot.
I finally made it. Oh, sorry, Buffalo Wild Wings was packed, so I was trying to do takeout, and it took me a while to get my food.
Of course it did.
But I've seen everything. Well, I shouldn't say everything, but I've been paying attention to everything.
2 things I'd like to say. Thank you for Quincy Roche.
You're welcome. That's he avenged our loss, so it made me happy.
B, we beat the Raiders, but you also beat the Broncos, so it's even.
Yeah, I guess so.
Bandwagon lunatic Pops is in.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that.
So how was your weekend overall?
Well, I worked most of it. It went good. For those who don't know, Chase unfortunately did not win his second title, but Kyle Larson won, so I'm happy about that. I'm disappointed Chase didn't get it, but Hendrick Motorsports won. So I was a little disappointed yesterday, but in the end, it was a win for the entire team itself. So
Yeah.
and the Irish won, which obviously is good. The Knicks are. They look so bipolar right now. It's unbelievable.
They won today. They beat Philly.
Who did?
The
Knicks? Oh, I didn't realize they were playing today. Shit. I've been working all day, so I've not seen anything.
Emery says Sean was at a strip club and convinced Steelers won.
If that, I wonder if that. I wonder if that actually exists. Could you imagine?
Yeah, MH would only know, right?
There it is.
All right, so we are back in Pittsburgh.
Yinzer country.
For a lot of penalties, a lot of killing penalties for the Bears, but the Pittsburgh
They're shooting
Steelers
themselves in the foot,
Pat
the
O'Donnell
Bears.
will be
Yeah.
on the 9-yard line. As
I can see too without Khalil Mack, it feels like there's really not much of a pass rush.
Signals at the line of scrimmage.
Shovel pass.
In motion. He's gonna
I don't think it's
throw it to
no, that's Derek Watt.
Derek Watt for
once they actually used him.
Pickup.
I'm surprised.
They used him as a tight end earlier.
That don't surprise me, but
I don't know why Lisa Salters is holding index cards, but that's great. So second down, can we get out of the index cards, please? Anyway, that being said, Derek Watt once again in motioning as a fullback, handoff to toss to Najee. This may go as a first, but it's about
it's short.
2 yards short of the sticks. Will be at 3rd and 2.
See, me and you, Sean, are on the same page in regards to TVs. They're close together. Alex is just behind.
Yeah, I know. It's embarrassing.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault. Get a better TV.
This is my grandparents' TV. Okay,
So go upstairs and watch it.
I'm not going. Luca doesn't want me in the same room.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
That's
Right thing. I hope Luca locks the door.
Screw all of you. How about that?
No.
3rd and 2. Firemuth motioning to the left.
Quick pass.
And this one is short of the sticks. Nice tackle on the play. And that'll be about
They just brought him up
51.
today, too.
Looks like Sean Gibson was the tackler.
Who's Raider?
Kevin Rader.
Practice squad tight end.
Yeah.
They literally just brought him up today.
Yeah, because of Ebron. So 4th and 1, obviously they're not going to go for it on their own territory. Presley Harvin is punting away.
All right, I have a question for you guys. So obviously you've seen everything.
And an okay.
Wait a minute, what the fuck?
And there's
Bro, things have been getting chippy in
someone
this game.
touched it,
No, they think Jakeem
or
Grant
something
touched
went
it.
on. Looks like
So how do y'all feel about that last hit a couple minutes ago on Justin Fields?
nothing.
I thought it was a clean hit.
Clean hit. He lowered his helmet, and it wasn't even out of bounds. So
Fields lowered his helmet first, so.
Minka Fitzpatrick's made some big hits tonight.
Thank
That's
you.
what I said.
Nate.
Things have
Thank
been getting.
you. I know that I'm not the only one. recognizing that.
It's Alex. You have to be
Alex.
biased against Alex.
Screw you. Anyway, it's going to be a 2 running back set. Actually, 3 running back set. And looks
What
like
the
they're gonna do some
fuck
wild-
is this?
Should be taking
Ryan
this.
Null is in as another running back. Montgomery.
Watch,
is
he's gonna
the
throw
quarterback.
it.
He's the
No.
Wildcat. Justin Fields in
Oh,
motion. This
shit.
is a handoff to Khalil Herbert for a 8-yard pickup. So actually to work out for the Chicago Bears. And
They're showing if he touched it or not.
No, I don't think he did.
Oh, that was close. I don't think it did, but wait a minute.
No, I don't think. I don't know that it did.
They on purpose moved Grant to get him to touch
Yeah,
him.
that-
I'm not sure if he can do that.
Nah,
No, I don't
you
think
can't
so.
do that.
Yeah.
Fields hands it off to
Nah, he's short.
Montgomery. Does he push forward? It looks like he's short by maybe a yard. And it'll be 3rd down and
So I saw
1,
something
if
interesting
anything.
today. Before I went to work,
Okay.
I picked up a couple slices. Went to Clove Lake Park. It was a beautiful day today. I don't know if you guys went out at all.
Yeah, it was a nice
It was beautiful out today. So I went to go chill out at yeah. I went to go chill out at the park for a little bit before I went to work. But first I went to go pick up some pizza, and I look outside. A crazy guy eating the pizza backwards, literally crust to edge. He ate one slice. He had 2 left. He threw the other 2 out and then bought more pizza and then threw them out.
I can't explain that.
Me and the one other customer, one lady, she's looking at me like, "Do you see this guy?" I said, I just shook my head. I didn't know what to say. I was mind blown.
Sean was always the crazy people stories. Why is it going to be Sean?
Bro, there's stuff new to me.
So there's still stuff. They're stuffing Isaiah Bugs in the medical tent. Montgomery in the backfield.
No, he's short. He's short.
First down.
He didn't get it.
Did he get it? Did he not get it?
He did not get it.
Looked short to me.
Looked short. I would have went.
They're going to spot it like right in the middle. That's inches. So they're going to call it a 4th down.
No, he didn't get it though. Nope.
I would go for it.
Well, they have to go for it. They've got no momentum so far.
Yeah, not a great block by Jesse James.
James just doing what he does best, helping Pittsburgh win.
Okay. 4th down.
Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck?
Darnell Mooney, and then there was some movement.
Looks like Cameron
jumped off sides.
They're probably going to call that out Pittsburgh.
So Tony Correnti will come out, and it is on the Steelers.
No, it's ironic how this is the Jesse James come home, and this is the guy that's got to be the referee.
Yep.
Talk about ironic.
Maybe he'll have a similar catch, and it will actually be called a touchdown this time, and he'll win the game against the Steelers.
Bro, if that happens, I'm not watching football. I won't watch. I'll give up. I'm done. I'll give up. By the way, can we just acknowledge how unbelievably stupid this football weekend was?
Oh, yeah.
Weird. Fields, he's navigating under pressure. Looks like he's going to run away. He may have a first, but he'll get maybe about a 6-7 yard gain. At least my Giants won against the Raiders.
Again, Jacksonville went on at 1.
How does Jacksonville beat Buffalo? How does Buffalo that badly play down to the competition?
How do you let Josh Allen own you? How do you let Josh Allen own Josh Allen?
A tackle, a sack, an interception, and a forced fumble.
Yeah. Tennessee without Derrick Henry looked better. That was an abomination by LA.
Again.
2nd and 4 again. Wildcat.
Not even close this time.
Montgomery, he's not going to get there, but maybe 1.5 yards short, so it's going to be 3rd down, and they will run this to the 2-minute warning.
Jason Peters looked like he was complaining about a possible tripping call that he wanted against Pittsburgh, but that does not help him.
Well, we know T.J. Watt's infamous for those. At least my Giants won. No.
That's not changing anything about this season, though.
I know. I'm predicting that.
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't surprised they beat the Raiders. The Raiders are just falling apart as we speak, so I couldn't say I was surprised.
They're still a good team.
For now. I honestly, all right, let me ask you all this. Y'all think the Bengals are starting to be exposed?
I think everybody's starting to be exposed.
Yeah, everybody.
Dallas lost to Denver 30-16, scoring.
It was 30-0 at one point.
They scored all their touchdowns in garbage time. Buffalo lost. The Raiders lost. Who else lost? Green Bay lost, but that was expected.
Yeah, y'all see how they did Jordan Love's parents dirty? Put him in the last round. How cool you gotta be? I could pay for better tickets.
Atlanta won against New Orleans.
Didn't they? I thought New Orleans won.
No, Atlanta won.
I didn't get to see a lot of football yesterday.
Out of all people, Colt McCoy beat the frickin' 49ers with James Conner.
James Conner, I think, is the leading rusher in touchdowns. If I'm not mistaken.
Let's see what else.
It's unhappy for him.
Sam Darnold looked like garbage this weekend.
Yeah, Robbie Anderson don't like him anymore.
I'm not going to be that guy that's saying that I was right, but what a downfall from 3-0 to what they are now.
Should have traded for Watson.
I'm telling you, Sam Darnold is contaminating Joe Brady's resume.
Well, what was I going to say? Also, off topic, before we get to a little more of a discussion, someone said on Twitter, Sean, that Presley Harvin is playing his final year in a Steelers uniform because he doesn't make though he hits a lot of boomers, he doesn't make up for those with the shanks.
It's his rookie season. Y'all want him to be punter Jesus now? It's year one. Why are we freaking? He's better than what's his face? Better than Jordan Berry.
So
they want him to be Johnny Hecker.
Don't shoot the messenger. Anyway,
no, I wasn't yelling at you.
I know. So third down here.
Come on, interception.
The option is best.
Oh, damn it!
Off.
Oh, that's close. I think he got it, but
get it. I think he's
he got
slightly short.
That's such a basic play call.
This is why the Bears are 3-5.
Oh, wait a minute. That spot. Look at this spot. That's close.
They're calling it short.
Again, go for it.
They have to go for it.
Yeah.
That's such a basic play call, though, honestly. Why don't you go empty or something like that?
Running the right side. It's not something I'm.
It would have been better off just running straight up the middle. If anything.
All the way.
This is the problem. The fucking Bears and Matt Nagy are so cute. Not in a fucking sexual.
Alex, you got something to tell us? Oh, he got it. Damn it.
Nah, he got it.
Alex, you got something to tell us now?
No, I don't. They get so cute with their play calling. They shouldn't have got it. Saying that right now.
They didn't deserve it. How about that?
That's rewarding somebody for a disaster, and that's no. It's like giving a serial killer a lollipop after he murders his 10th victim.
A little extreme, but okay.
Justin Fields an empty set around the 40-yard line of the Steelers.
He had a man open. 11 was wide-ass open.
Fucking curl route. Cole Kmet, the former Notre
11
Dame.
was wide open. I don't understand why he didn't throw it downfield.
Because this is the Jason Garrett offense 2.0. I don't get the short of the sticks routes. Anyway, Fields takes the snap. He's got a couple routes downfield, and this one is wide open to Cole Kmet. First down, and they are in prime position to score. They do have 2 timeouts left. And they're quickly moving to 6. They are in the red zone. They're at the 10-yard line.
Call timeout.
And
timeout
for the Steelers. Cole Kmet, now that we're doing a game with him, Cole Kmet is actually producing. I should have worn my Kmet.
You already know at the end of this one, him and Chase Claypool, they definitely going to have to get a picture together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I messaged them with Notre Dame.
What was I going to say? I should have worn my Kmet jersey, but I'm not necessarily rooting for the Bears.
Wear your Claypool jersey. Oh, wait.
No former Notre Dame alumni. I remember I tried getting a Julian Love jersey, but out of stock. Cheat me out of that.
I just don't want to get, if they exist, and I doubt that they do now. I would have loved to have gotten one of the Yankee Stadium jerseys.
Yeah.
Those were sick. I love them.
Motioning is Fields. And handoff to Montgomery. About a 3-yard pickup at best. It'll be 2nd and goal. Why don't you just pass?
I guess they're trying to juice more clock, but I still don't understand it.
Someone called timeout. I think Chicago.
That's what you get when you run the football on first down.
This is bad play calling.
Streamer just glitch out for me? I think it did.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Bears just call a timeout.
Yeah.
I mean, so they called it for me. Thank you, Chicago. Now you can lose this game, so you could get a better draft pick.
See, the thing is, Russell Wilson's coming back this week, so
Still rooting for Seattle to lose, I guess. I just don't get it.
My Ravens friend, he bet against the Steelers tonight, and he just texted me. He goes, "Yeah, I'm losing money tonight."
I don't know why you would bet against the Steelers, honestly.
Well, because of how bad we play against bad teams.
That's true.
I got to store it till after, but anyway, this one to the end zone. He dropped it. Jimmy Graham dropped it. 3rd down. The guy that was reviewing my resume on Friday is actually a Pittsburgh native. Roots for all Pittsburgh teams.
Did he ask you to come downtown?
No, actually, but he did admit that the Steelers like to play down to the competition.
Well, yeah.
That's
Speaking of, literally, the Ravens friend I was just telling you about, he was telling me he was in a meeting the other day, and it was all Steeler fans, and he was the only one there with a purple sweater.
Rippity rip.
But they all started making fun of Cleveland, so it's okay.
3rd down.
Come on, take him down.
Firing, and there's a false start penalty.
Incomplete.
A false start penalty, probably.
Hope Carenti trips and falls. That fucking bastard.
Who?
Carenti.
I thought you said Cranky. I'm like, who's Cranky?
False start and Larry Brown. The right tackle. I've caught him twice moving early in the snap count. Again, Bears continue to shoot themselves in the foot with these penalties.
Play calling's not helping, so.
No, they got 23 seconds throwing 2 plays and a timeout.
Well, Matt Nagy might be conservative and just fucking say, hey, let's go for a field goal. Blitz coming.
Not that way.
Zone incomplete. Be 4th down. Nice stop by the Steelers.
Yep, that field's coming off the field.
See, to me, why don't you throw it up to Robinson, not Jimmy Graham?
That's what I'm saying. Robinson's been getting open. It just you're not targeting him.
Jimmy Graham's not what he used to be.
And this is why Allen Robinson is unhappy. The Yankees have agreed to a deal with right-hander Vinny Natoli.
He's the future.
Yeah. Let me see.
After this kick. Okay, that kick is good. Luis Rojas is. Y'all see Luis Rojas is most likely coming to the Yankees.
They love losers.
Boone and Rojas on. Mets fans are probably laughing right now.
Well, just the mentalities, but if Rojas is good from a baseball perspective, then I don't have a problem with it. It's just that he was, too inexperienced to be a manager. That's not his fit.
Natoli spent time in the last couple of years with the Twins and the Mariners in 2021. He had a 3-4 record of 5.05 ERA, 30 games, 51 strikeouts, and 41 innings. He also appeared in 1 game in the major leagues with an 18 ERA. He gave up a total of, I'm going to get it up here. He gave, okay, yeah, sure.
Bro, Chicago's got more yards in offense than the Steelers do, and they're losing.
Just shows how badly executed, Shows how badly they're
Did y'all see how well the Yankee players are performing in the Arizona Fall League, particularly Wells and Chaparro?
Yeah.
Chaparro hit a moonshot the other night.
But Sean, that's not the fault. We shouldn't be focusing on that. We should be focusing on Joey Gallo's Gold Glove or whatever the hell.
Yeah, no, remember, Alex, we're anti-Italian now.
Oh, we're anti-Italian, right?
Even though I'm Italian, I'm anti-Italian now.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the Yankees not protecting Steven Ridings?
It's typical.
They must not look.
I want to say something real quick. Why the fuck do you have Allen Robinson running a goddamn curl? Jesus Christ.
Steelers are going to kneel it out.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Now the Bears deserve Allen Robinson running. No, let's have him run a fucking curl route.
You know what's sad is we're up 14-3 now. I guarantee you this game's going to come down to the wire. That's just how I feel.
Seems like it. I'm gonna quickly...
I feel too good right now, and that's making me not feel good. That made no sense, but we're gonna pretend it did.
Well, also, just before I go get something to eat,
Here, you want some of my Buffalo Wild Wings?
yeah, sure.
Here,
What was I gonna say?
have a French fry.
They let one of the good hitting coaches go to the fucking Rangers, but no, let's bring in Luis Rojas.
Movie, you were gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say there's more pizza for Alex because we had pizza tonight.
What, from Lenny's?
No, it was LaBella. There's grandma pizza and then there's regular cheese pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I that was actually my lunch today. I picked up a couple slices, chilled out at the park. Beautiful day today.
It was, honestly.
Y'all had a chance today to go out. Y'all take advantage of it. It was beautiful.
We actually played basketball in the morning before
we
went to school.
Yeah, I was doing homework when I woke up. I checking my phone because I knew I wanted to go eat early because I knew I was getting out late tonight. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, but I was supposed to be out at 7, but we had a truck come in late, so I ended up staying an extra hour. No, like I said, I left early because I saw it was nice out and I was kind of hungry. You know, I'm like, what is it? 65. I didn't have to take out the winter jacket for the first time in a week.
I just wore like a.
I just got home. I'm still in my work clothes basically. I still got my mask on.
Yeah.
I'm chilling out right now. The dog Charlie's coming home tonight, so I'm waiting for them to get home.
I don't know if this pertains to NASCAR, but I just read this. Dover Motorsports sold to Speedway Motorsports, ending Delaware's track's long run as independent operator.
Basically, what that means is now they went from being privately owned to now NASCAR is pretty much in control of what happens there.
Okay.
Actually, me and my dad were discussing. So obviously, you heard Pocono Raceway lost a race, that sort of thing. So we had the idea because my father wants to go back to the Baseball Hall of Fame. We're thinking about heading up to Watkins Glen next August.
Not bad. I like that.
What we'll probably do is we'll spend like the week in Cooperstown, like maybe not the week, but like weekdays in Cooperstown. And then we'll wrap up in Watkins Glen because I know they're about like an hour and a half apart.
Yeah.
So that's the best option we've been able to come up with considering, lost the race.
Sean, Philly, I just read this. Philly fans will Philly because Kemba Walker was nearly hit with a basketball by a Philly fan.
How many times do we need to, can we just like send Philly into get rid of Philly? Let's cancel Philly. Cancel culture. Let's cancel Philly.
Such a trash-ass city.
It really is.
Like, what do they teach their kids down there?
Well, to act the way they do. Hell, we saw a parent encouraging his kid to dump popcorn on a Jets fan a few years ago. So I show no remorse for anybody that roots for them. Except for my uncle.
Right. So what are your thoughts on the first half of this game?
Well, we had the 2 scoring drives were really good. They've been put in some really good field position. All I got to say then is for the second half, just play keep away. That's all. And something's telling me that's exactly what they're not going to do. Just got to go come back.
You guys peeped someone through the mini ball after the Knicks finished Philly tonight. Yeah, we just basically discussed it a little bit, MH. Philly fans will be Philly fans. There's nothing more to say about it. You could be a Philadelphia Philly fan. You can be a 76er fan. You can be an Eagle fan. I don't know about the Flyers fans, but
oh no, they're just as they're at Eagles levels of toxic. Oh. Flyers and Eagles fans are the worst.
Never change, Philadelphia. Never change.
No, your cheesesteaks don't make up for it either.
But it's okay, Philly. The Knicks have owned you so far this year.
Yeah, I know they salty back in PA.
Yep. I'm curious to get your opinion on this. Michael Conforto declined an $18.9 million option for the Mets. He wants more money than $18.9 million, or does he just want something more long-term?
I actually did not know that. Either he just wants out of the Mets that badly, or he wants more money. And if he thinks he's worth more money, then he's an idiot.
He's not worth more money. I'll tell you that right now.
He's not.
He's definitely not worth more money. He had a down year, but 76ers need Ben Simmons even with his limited option. Yeah, they definitely do. He need a little bit of his defensive playmaking. Tyrese Maxey's good, but he's not Ben Simmons. Celtics are interested in Ben Simmons, which I find very interesting.
Oh, I'm sure the Boston faithful would be thrilled about that one.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask how we feeling about Michael. No, please do not tie Michael Conforto to the Yankees, please.
Don't.
Please,
it's not happening. Don't, no.
I think he had a down year. I see some people want Jesse Winker to come to the Yanks. And here's an interesting thought, Sean. John Morosi, I think, tweeted this. Cincinnati Reds might have a fire sale.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so you thinking Luis Castillo, or are you thinking Jesse Winker?
I personally like Castillo more, but he did have a down year compared to his first year.
Are you thinking Eugenio Suarez?
I like Suarez, actually. He's underrated. How are you feeling about this whole Justin Verlander thing? I better not see him in pinstripes next year.
I'm honestly not a fan. I mean,
he's past his prime. He's like 39.
Not only that, but he hasn't played since 2019. Remember, he had that Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
And it's late, very late in his career, as you said.
Well, I know they said that he hit like 96, 97, but that's in one day. We need him to, if he comes to New York, we need him to last the whole season.
But that's honestly a Corey Kluber kind of thing right there. You're just repeating what you did with Corey Kluber.
Yeah, no, I don't want him. Plus, Alex said it best earlier, 2017 cheating scandal. He was a part of it. That's why they don't want Correa.
Yeah, some fans are
supposedly.
Some fans are going to be pissed off about.
Oh, I know they will.
I mean,
I don't want him.
It's not like Roger Clemens or Pedro Martinez or David Ortiz or Manny Ramirez are coming to the team. This is somebody who actually cheated against your team.
Yeah,
who was a part of a team that cheated against you. So,
college basketball is back this week. Kentucky and Duke. That's a good one.
Yep, very good.
I have to keep an eye on that.
If you don't sign Judge, is Conforto that option to go with? That far off of an option to go with? I got to look at the class, but you cannot not re-sign Judge.
I know. And I don't remember who tweeted it. I sent it to you guys. Y'all saw it. When Hoyt Park first joined, I think it was Yankees camp, the man was sitting eating by himself. And Judge went there and sat with the man and wouldn't leave until he was done. Judge is honestly the best. He fits every quality of a captain.
Right.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. It's beautiful to hear stories like that. I love it. You have to bring him back. Pay the man every cent he's deserved.
No excuse. He was healthy last season.
Yeah.
The Angels paid Mike Trout that big money, even though he's considered injury prone, let's be honest.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So what did you think of Andrew Heaney getting an $8 million contract from the Dodgers?
Imagine spending $8 million on this man. Good job, Dodgers. You're World Series champions next year.
Apparently, they think he's going to be the next Robbie Ray. Not only that, they think that his style pitching, remember, when he came to the Yankees, he's a fly ball kind of pitcher.
They did the exact same thing, didn't they?
Yeah, they think he's going to be that good fly ball pitcher to fit in a National League ballpark.
I hope
Dodger Stadium is not a hitter's ballpark; it's a pitcher's ballpark.
And you can't even say but he's leaving New York, so he'll be back. No, because LA's just as second biggest market in the country. You're not changing anything. Oh my God, LA be stupid. LA be stupid.
From being traded to the Yankees to being DFA to getting an $8 million contract, which he earns as much as Robbie Ray, apparently.
The man was in the Florida Coast League last year. What does that tell you?
I don't know what to say.
He literally got demoted to the lowest level possible. That's how much he that's how well he played.
MH says Conforto always has been a hidden potential slugger. He can pimp that and play solid defense, but never seems to find his consistency. Conforto's a guy I'd keep tabs on if he went to the American League. Good dude. Hopefully he reaches potential. I liked Conforto.
I never had a problem with him. I
saw him in Brooklyn when he was like really young. In obviously in low A, well, not low A, short season A, but
yeah, that was short season.
He's a solid to me. He's a solid starting outfielder. You know, when he's healthy, when he's consistent. It's just the inconsistencies and the health I just have a problem with.
Can you believe, Luca? It's already been over a year since we lost the Staten Island Yankees.
It's tragic.
Where has time gone? And it's ironic because we were just at the ballpark a little over a week ago.
Right.
Man, 1 year. That's wow. That's all I could say.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Spot Track right now. They're listing all the outfielders. There's Andrew McCutchen, Dexter Fowler, Nick Castellanos, Ian Desmond, Michael Conforto, all these different guys.
I think Castellanos is probably one of the bigger names.
Yeah, he's definitely somebody.
Someone will pay him some big money.
Apparently, his market value estimates around $21 million.
I could see that, honestly. I could see that.
But unfortunately, when you're supposed to remember a sad time, you don't. He hits the biggest home runs in the most tragic of times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As there's a drive to deep left field, that'll be a home run.
Yeah, and it's ironic because that happened. You know, the announcer who shall remain nameless actually did something like that back in like 2014. I can actually send you. I have to scroll back really far, but I still have it saved. Fox Sports Milwaukee, he was working for at the time. They were doing a tribute to former NASCAR analyst Steve Burns, who had died from cancer that year. I miss him. He was like one of my favorite analysts. And they were talking about him during that game. And then there was a home run right in the middle. And he did the same exact thing. I'll see if I can find it. It's really old, though. I had it saved from like months ago.
Let me look at we're actually going to head back to action, and I will be on the call. I'm going to actually zip out for a quick second. I'm going to grab a slice of grandma pizza.
Ooh, that sounds good. I almost got that today, too, and I didn't. Ew, it's Alex.
I have to finish chewing.
Aren't you special?
For the public record, can't wait to go to the Eagle game on the 28th.
Yeah, I heard about that. Nice, congrats.
I only paid, well, what was I going to say? Obviously, ticket fees are a pain in the ass, but the tickets were only $108.
That's actually not terrible. That's not that bad, actually.
Absolutely. Yeah, one of the content creators we brought on here maybe a couple months back, he said, "Oh, good, get the fuck out of here, Conforto. We have like 700 outfielders. Why would we need others?"
All right, guys, I'm going to do a test real quick. I'm actually going to lower my volume and completely mute it so I don't get any interrupted while doing the commentary. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm going to tell you when.
I hear you.
All right, I'm going to mute you now.
I know, I'm kidding.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Sean, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. No, thumbs up. All right. You know what? I'm actually not going to do this because Sean's in tune with me. So, no, Sean's not ahead of me. So,
yeah, fuck you.
So, the Steelers will open in an empty set on first down from the 30-yard line. Looks like a 3 wide receiver set with Freiermuth in the slot. Roethlisberger takes the snap, finds a screen over to Johnson gets tackled by who's number 22, Alex? Help me out.
Oh, no.
And
No.
No.
There's a penalty marker down on the field. Roethlisberger is on his knees.
Kindle Vildor on the team.
Roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer is going to be called against the Bears. It'll be a first down Pittsburgh. While Steelers fans will have to worry about Ben Roethlisberger. Mario Edwards Jr. with the roughing the passer.
Former Giant.
Yeah, great replay, jerk-offs.
Yeah, that's not needed. Not necessary. Just freaking blindsides him like no reason. That was helmet-to-helmet contact in rewards for the call.
That's how you keep screwing yourself, you moron.
7 penalties, 45 yards. That's just kind of...
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Steelers after that play. Roethlisberger's still in there.
Because he's a warrior.
Give to Harris. Harris chugs and rugs. He'll get a gain of 4. And Harris, I think, is not happy about something. I'm not sure what it is.
Well, real quickly, as an intermission between downs, what do y'all think of Mac Jones pulling that guy's ankle?
That was dumb.
I didn't see that, but
that's a scumbag.
I heard
move.
about it. It's New England, so I really can't act surprised.
You guys know
I
who-
didn't see it, though.
Well, of course, Scott Boras represents everybody, MH.
So it'll be 2nd and 6. Fryermuth in motion. A bunch formation. Roethlisberger takes the snap, finds Harris along the sideline.
Come on. Oh, what? Oh.
Harris still chugging, and he'll be just about 3 yards short of the.
That was a
first
nice.
down
That was the hardest earned 3 yards you'll see in a while. That was interesting.
First initial hit was made by Roquan Smith.
Nope. His sight.
Took 3 guys to tackle him. Very good effort. So it'll be 3rd and 3 here for the Steelers.
The Steelers.
There is 7 on the play clock. Fryermuth in motion on the Bears'
I'm ahead of you.
48-yard line. Roethlisberger takes the snap. Now decides to
Oh,
run the
no.
Flyers, and a bad pass made by Roethlisberger. Not a
Should have went to Fryermuth.
Or Najee.
Had Fryermuth open or Najee.
Fuck.
Roethlisberger decides to run up, to step up in the pocket. Just an
Even Claypool would have been a better option. I don't know what the fuck he was
Not a
doing.
great pass by Roethlisberger as James Washington was clearly covered on the play in the slot.
He's trying to do what he did earlier. There was a similar play, but he actually caught it.
So Presley Harvin will punt.
Who's the worst punter according to Steeler fans?
Harvin.
I haven't heard
away,
that from any Steeler fans, so.
And this ball will land.
Yeah, that's your worst punter right there.
The 6-yard line. So very good punt by Presley Harvin. Sets up the Bears in deep in their own territory. We'll be right back.
In the week with more commentary.
Of course.
Bro, Ryan Moody's he's been on a tear against NASCAR Ignition. I love it. He's been going against. He's now currently in a Twitter war, not a Twitter war, but a content war with Real Radman, who's a very popular NASCAR YouTuber. It's been fun to watch, actually.
And you're on Ryan Moody's side?
Yeah. I always watch Real Radman, but he always does try to bend it in a more positive way so he can get more views.
So he's a homer.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I actually deleted Ignition. It's so bad I reinstalled Heat 5. I hated it. I hate Ignition. The game is terrible. It's so buggy. It's broken. It's worse than Madden.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going that far. And so is Ryan Moody. It is worse than Madden.
I mean, why would any team give Conforto just as money as Nick Castellanos?
Alex, I asked Luca before. I'll ask you. What do you think about this whole Justin Verlander thing?
You want to know something?
He's not coming to the Yankees.
Okay.
He better not. Anyway.
You want my opinion? I hate Justin Verlander more than I do Correa. I think Verlander's a scumbag. And listen, I'm biased.
Explain yourself, though.
Okay.
People.
He's always been the shit talker. Obviously, during the cheating scandal, he shut his mouth. Know your role and shut your mouth, Verlander. And I'm biased in this certain situation. Everybody remembers the Romine Cabrera fight. Victor Martinez was trying to be the peacemaker between the teams, and then you have Justin Verlander fucking screaming at him. Like,
Yeah.
shut up, dude. Shut up. The fucking team's going nowhere. You're part of
That team was terrible.
The team was garbage. So I don't know what you're sitting here. Shut up. Be a fucking team player. Fucking goddamn. So he talks so much shit, and he can't even fucking make up for it.
No, he hides behind Kate Upton.
I would,
I agree with that.
Let me not say something.
Yeah, let's not.
Let me not. Let me not.
So it looks like they're showcasing the Steelers' 3 head coaches since 1969.
Jets fans wishing they could relate.
Yeah.
Actually,
so Justin Fields and the Bears offense will be on the 6th. Give to Montgomery. Montgomery will get about 2 yards.
They're down by 2 scores. Why are they running?
Because they have an old school philosophy.
I don't get their philosophy. Tomlin has never won against the
Bears.
Yeah,
last time we beat them was 2005.
We haven't beat them since I don't know. I'd have to do my research on that. We've beat them.
Chicago's actually the team we are worst against all time. We're 7-24 against them all time.
Jesus Christ!
I think right behind them is
Fields takes the snap out of the backfield, and a poor pass to Darnell Mooney. It'll be 3rd down.
That's okay. We'll talk about this again. I have Jason Garrett as my offensive coordinator. As a Giants fan, a stick route towards the sideline. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bears fans.
Robinson has 1 target tonight.
I'm sorry, but I'm not. Fucking, you guys gotta.
I like that Tomlin cutout.
You guys gotta sit here.
They're 1 for 7 on 3rd down.
Jesus. So Justin Fields calling for his signals. He calls for protection. Montgomery in the backfield. 3 wide receivers set. Fields takes the snap. 4-man rush. Fields tries to get out of it. Rolling out of the pocket, throws. Complete.
Damn it.
Allen Robinson.
Oh, what a shot.
Down.
Wow, Robinson did a thing for them.
First down Bears.
Maybe because Matt Nagy doesn't like involving him.
It's like Darrelle Revis shutting down one of the best receivers. It's just or Justin Fields.
I don't think it's about shutting him down. I think it's about the fact that they're not getting him in.
They're not. Yeah, they're just not getting him involved.
Okay. Let me. I once again, I'm going to critique the Bears' offense for the rest of my days. But he sits there in a fucking flat,
shotgun
just past the 6.
He gives it to Montgomery. Montgomery is just going to run for about.
Oh, he's still going.
He's still
Damn
chugging.
it!
He's got the first down. Initial stop was about 5 yards before,
and the collapse is beginning.
Now let's ask a question here. What type of play is going to cut the Bears' momentum? Because there's been plays like that. The sack.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
So Cole Kmet, they're gathering in the huddle. Montgomery in the backfield. Fields takes the snap. Play action. Fields.
Oh, deep pass downfield. God damn it.
It is caught.
Damn it.
And it is a first down. Marquise Goodwin with the catch.
Can you get that cat out of here, please? I'll take over the play calling.
Of course it was fucking Terrell Edmonds. Joe, hey, I don't know.
So they had. I want to see a full scale replay, but that's not going to happen.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if he had full control over that.
It looks as Mike Tomlin is challenging the call.
I don't know if he had full control over that.
No.
I don't think he did.
It depends what. See, Sean, it depends. See, if I were to call that, that's probably an incomplete pass. But we don't know what a catch is anymore. You got to look at.
Nobody ever knew what a catch was.
Look at the past.
I honestly don't think the call's gonna change.
Look at the past 2 Jets games. On Sunday, the Keelan Cole catch, right, Sean?
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. Cost me fantasy points.
Then they called Braxton Berrios' catch a touchdown, which was ironic. And then Thursday Night Football, Pittman's which initially was a drop, called a touchdown. If you ever see the replay, I suggest you should.
MH thinks that it was a fumble after the catch. I don't think he had control
No,
of it.
I don't think he
was
ever had
down.
control.
His knee
He was
down.
fighting it all the way to the ground.
Anyway, if you watch the catch from Michael Pittman, it's like he makes the catch, then a football move in which it is a touchdown. So
I just
and
don't
then
know
the
how you
ball's
get
batted
beat like
down.
that,
So there's no way of even with the new rules, there's no way of telling what's a catch anymore.
No, like I said, I don't think the ruling is going to change. If you want my honest opinion, I don't know if that's just me being negative, but
I agree with you, Sean. I honestly do.
I think we should rename Sean's username to Negative Nancy.
no.
Yes.
Pessimistic Pete.
What? What is it? A cartoon?
Yes, Pessimistic Pete.
MH, do you agree? Because I think he would agree on that. A lot of people are spewing over Twitter saying that it's catch, not a catch. It's not a catch.
It's so hard to determine. If I was calling that, that's not a catch.
I said, I don't think he ever had proper control.
He did. To me, he did. But when he started to come down with it, his knee went down and the ball jarred loose. So that should end. It's the big determination is where do you end the process of the catch?
Yeah, MH agrees with me. So, thank you.
So they are still reviewing the call.
I don't understand why it's taking this long.
Well, it's a big call. It's a big
NFL.
call.
It's not that big of a...
See, now,
Okay, so there's one spot where I think he might have had control. When he had it tucked in just before he hit the ground, that's where I think they're going to say it's a catch. I can't say for sure if he did or not, though. Because like I said, it looks like he's just fighting it all the way. Ruling on the field.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. It is a catch and a first down.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, Court. Now he's gonna say plays or catches. You couldn't have done that, a couple years ago.
Here we go.
Prick.
So it'll be first down in Steelers territory in the red zone. David Montgomery in the backfield. Looks like a 3 wide receiver set. Komet in motion. Not Herbert. Fields take the snap in the shot.
Herbert.
Fields looking over the middle. Caught by Komet. What a tight throw by Fields. And it's a first down, sending them up inside the 10. Now it looks like they'll
no
go
huddle.
into the no huddle.
Remember the last time they did that? I had a fucking 1-yard run.
Fields out of the shotgun with Montgomery in the backfield. Takes the snap, gives to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to find some room.
No.
End zone. No, he is short. He is short by a yard. Good push by Montgomery. Let's see what they do next.
MH agrees. What the fuck is a catch?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Top 10 questions science can't answer.
Second and goal for the Bears. On the
No, it's top
1-yard
10
line,
questions the
exactly.
NFL can't answer.
Now
So
here's a...
Second and goal on the 1-yard line. Looks like they'll operate.
They got the
I don't
extra
know what
tackle
kind of
Alex
formation
Bars
this
in.
is.
They got the extra tackle out
You
of
got
Notre Dame,
Komet.
Alex Bars.
Lining up as a receiver.
What the fuck?
Snap.
Take him to the
Fields
TJ.
rolls to the right. End zone. Touchdown. Bears.
What
Jimmy
a
Graham at the corner of the end zone.
Flag.
There's a penalty marker down on the play.
Holding. Come on. Holding on the
And
offense.
it looks like Fields with the body language determines on the offense. So
Holding on the offense.
It looks like it will be illegal formation, possibly. It's
No,
a
it's
personal
Personal
foul.
I think it's a chop block, maybe.
Let's see what 68 and 75 do. Yeah, that's a block below the waist or chop.
It's clipping. It's clipping. Chop block.
So what a
Chop
killer
block is
for the
two blockers.
Bears again.
Personal
Foul.
foul.
Do it again.
Clipping.
Great pass by Fields, but just
Now-
killing the momentum even more and more.
I got a question. I got
We might have an answer.
might have an answer. Bears.
Of
get a
course,
touchdown.
Terrell Edmonds. he clearly can't cover still.
If the Bears get a touchdown here, you think they go for 2? I think they do.
Possibly. I think that's the right idea.
They could. I
Fields
don't know.
out
Remember,
right
they
now
like to
against
play
the
it
set.
conservative.
Fields takes the snap.
Pressure. Come on, take him down.
Going, and he's going to run for it.
Just like that.
Fields is down, and
third down.
Nagy wants a call against the Steelers.
Why?
Sit your ass down.
It looked like, let's see the replay. Fields takes the snap and then steps up in the pocket. Maybe they want the head to shoulder from Cameron's son.
They might just want to late. Yeah, they might just want a late hit because it looked like he gave himself up.
Late hit, so it'll be 3rd and goal from approximately the 10-yard line.
Nah.
Come on, let's get an interception.
Get a shotgun. Looks like the right tackle moves early.
Nice play call. Oh, come on. Take him down.
Towards the end zone, he'll be short by 3 yards.
I say go for it at this point.
They have to. Well, I mean, I don't know, Alex, because that would make it.
The unit will be coming on, and Matt Nagy is still yelling.
Alex, I get what you're saying, but if they take the field goal, that makes it a 1-score game. Oh, I see what he's looking at.
Oh, that's
agree.
Technically that should be a rough.
Yeah, they missed that. No need for that.
That's a clearly hit. That should be a first down. Snap kick is good. Good. It will be 14-6.
By the way, this week against the Giants, thank you, Daniel Carlson missed the shortest kick this year. I believe
22 yards.
22-yard field goal, yeah.
Nice.
So.
MH says Fields sold it and still didn't get.
I think it was still late, though.
I'll be honest. I thought it was a little late, but I don't disagree with that. He could have sold that, but I still think it was a late hit. But
he sold it like he got knocked out, but he didn't. So now it's a 1-score game. Now the Steelers will have to answer back.
I'm gonna pull something up, and then you guys will find it funny at least, possibly.
Will we? I don't know. Alex is generally not a funny person. That's why he's just funny to look at.
Somebody says they need to completely overhaul the roughing the passer penalty. It's so inconsistent.
Yeah, that won't happen.
That should be a meme-worthy moment. Where are we? Okay, Jason Garrett and Matt Nagy.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Let's be real. What the hell was that 3rd down call? I mean, yeah, it kind of worked, but that was a terrible play call.
They should be stripped.
I forgot to get Gator. Damn it. I got nothing to drink.
Uh-oh.
And I just had spicy chicken.
There was a fight at last night's Titans game.
Oh, I saw that.
No.
I'd like to run to 7-Eleven, but it's cold out.
No one said drug test these referees.
No, they need, IQ tests.
So, urinating tree puts, come on, refs, you don't need to rig this game against the Bears. Chicago does that shit to themselves.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. That's good. I'm definitely going there again.
Huh?
No, that chicken was good.
So, Luis Rojas, the Yanks, yep.
Yeah.
Soft contact. This team is going to love soft contact.
Are we looking forward to this week's Thursday night matchup? Dolphins-Ravens?
Oh,
yeah, I get to be a Dolphins fan on Thursday.
That's such an ugly game to watch.
I'm going to be working anyway, so I don't have to see it.
For once.
No, every Thursday. I don't get to watch Thursday night football.
Santos kicks off. Returning is McLeod. And he's going to take some run. And he's going to get to about the 25-yard line.
Your team's on Thursday night football against the Vikings. Isn't that correct, Sean?
Yeah, that's the week. That's 4 days after my birthday. I don't remember what week it is. That's the game following the Raven game.
Week 14. I'm so hyped to go to the Eagle game, though. See what the Eagle fans are like. I'm going to show the view, in between downs or so, I'm going to show the view that we're probably going to have.
So what is it, you and Luca, or you, Luca, and a bunch of other people?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of content creators like Chris the Entertainer. He's going.
3 wide receivers set.
A couple
Roethlisberger
others.
takes the snap, play action.
Give it to
Roethlisberger
Najee. Throw it to...
has a check down,
Come on.
but looks deep. He's got his man, and it's caught. James
First down.
Wilson,
Let's
first
go.
Down
just
to the
don't know how
Chicago
you leave-
32. He
Can I
had
ask
the
something?
check down into Najee Harris, but he found the deep man.
And there's
James
fantasy
Washington.
points.
30. Okay, this guy's how old's Ben? What, 37?
39.
39. And they can go downfield more than we can. Yeah. Thank you, Jason Garrett. I'm sorry. I should.
The
by the way,
shotgun. Roethlisberger takes the snap. He gives to Harris. Harris
Breaks away.
spins out of a tackle. Spins out of another tackle, but is not going to be able to get positive yards as he loses 3.
now, just to fill Sean on in some things, Giants had a big rushing game this week. We want to know how many passing yards Daniel Jones had because of Jason Garrett.
I want to take a guess and say like 130 something.
110.
110? That was close.
All right.
They were not utilizing the wide receivers correctly.
No, they had 3 catches for 37 yards.
And they still won.
They did more injustice to them than the Jets did to Le'Veon Bell.
Then
Roethlisberger takes the snap. It's an end
Trick
around
play.
to Deontay Johnson. Johnson
Come on,
trying to get some
Johnson.
blockers. Johnson trips, but he'll get at least a good amount of yards. He'll be 3 yards short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Okay, so this
Good
is
pickup blocks.
a couple rows back, but this is the approximate view we'll have.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't. I was trying to really avoid the third deck. Like I wouldn't mind, but what was I gonna say? There's $108. You can't go wrong.
No, that's not bad at all.
So it'll be actually 3rd and 1 for the Steelers. Harris in the backfield.
After this drive, I'm going to head upstairs
tight
for a
end.
minute.
2 wide receivers set. Give to Harris. Harris is completely stuffed.
They did.
But he might have
Get it.
actually made an extra effort. So let's see where the ball is placed.
I don't think he got it.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Let's see
No,
where
he
the
didn't
ball-
get it.
Nope. 4th down. Do you go for it or did you just take
No.
it?
No. Take the points.
I'd go for it.
I mean, do you think
Yeah,
the
but Alex,
Steelers
that's
predicted
you're,
the play
you're
call?
over aggressive just to prove your offensive coordinator that you're more aggressive than he is. Let's be honest.
It'll be
I would
4th
still
and
go for it.
1.
They're staying out there.
Looks like they're staying out there. They
This
can
might
either
be-
draw them
I don't know if I
offsides.
agree with this, but
It's gonna
Either-
work. I think they're gonna get the first. This is the Bears, killing themselves.
So 4th down and 1. Roethlisberger signals
Let's
Harris
stack
in the
the box
backfield.
even more.
Give to Harris.
he got
Harris
it. Come on,
jumps
he
over,
got it. First down.
and
I think he got it. He
I
got,
think he
Come on,
got
first
it,
down.
but
I think
let's
he
see
got
what
it.
let's see what they rule it.
He got over, in my opinion.
He got over.
The ref. Let's see where the ref places the ball.
Ref.
It's not
I'm
a
saying he's
favorable
right
spot.
on the line.
I think he got it.
We're gonna see a replay here.
And
He
Sean
clearly got it. Look, the ball was well over.
I'd say it's right about there. Yeah, that I see him reaching.
Yeah, he got
it's
it.
a first down.
I gotta go upstairs a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. So Harris is in the backfield as now the Steelers will call a timeout. Roethlisberger does not look happy, as now they have 1 timeout and a half remaining.
what's
So
going on?
not good timeout usage by the Bears. Roethlisberger does
What are you
not.
talking?
seem
Hold on.
happy.
What are you talking? What do you mean the Bears have 1 timeout remaining?
I'm
They have
sorry,
all
the
3.
Steelers mean have 1 timeout.
I mean, they're winning right now, so
Yeah, but still, what if you choke?
Sean's shit scared of that. Let's see how many Najee has. Let's take a look. 16 carries for 42 yards. Yards per carry is not great, but these are like mostly short yardage situations. So
Yeah.
you can't. I mean, Najee's not a short yardage running back. That's more of like a Deion Lewis, but you can't complain if you're a Steeler fan. Steelers gone to Super Bowl.
Yeah. Did you see what? Did you hear what me and Sean were talking about with Philly?
With Flyers fans, I know something happened with Knicks fans.
Claypool takes the end around snap. Good block by Frymuth. Claypool just gets ahead for the first down. So Steelers
something
looking
about
to
a ball
score.
or something.
Yeah, somebody threw a ball into the court.
Philly fans are the most trash. We'll be seeing that ourselves, but you know what? Hey.
So the Steelers rushing yards, the Steelers run game has ranked 20th in
What
the
a
NFL
miss.
with 86 yards per game. It was an end around Sean to Claypool for a first.
Okay. Oh, so I didn't even miss much.
Yeah.
Wait, why do we got
Watch
one timeout?
They called the timeout recently. First, Sean, they blew the challenge.
Oh, that's okay. I forgot about the challenge.
Watch the Steelers turn it over.
Shut up, Alex.
So this looks like a 3 wide receiver set. Harris in the backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap, gives to Harris. Harris trying to shake and bake, and he'll get a gain of 2 yards. Maybe 1 if lucky. Well, maybe 2 if lucky, actually. Looks like a gain of 1. So it looks like Harris will be taking a rest for the snap being.
Probably putting Benny Snell in.
We've seen a mixture of Snell and Kalen Balazs tonight. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Balazs. I forgot that guy existed.
Kalen Garbage.
He is garbage.
He is.
2nd and 8. Looks like, I think this might be Balazs in the backfield.
Yeah, I think
Roethlisberger takes the snap. Trying to look over the middle.
Oh, wait.
To get out of the pocket. Throws.
He's
Incomplete. It was kind of a dangerous pass. Good defensive play there. Out of the hands of Claypool. 3rd down and 8.
I think they should go for it on 4th if they get nothing here.
Ooh, out of the hands of Claypool. Maybe. Do you wonder if it was out of reach?
I thought it was a little out of reach.
Yeah,
Maybe.
by the way it looked,
I thought it was out of reach.
Crucial. They're down here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're going to operate out of.
I'd look for Fryermuth or Johnson.
3 wide
That's who I'd
receiver
go
set.
to.
Tight ends Fryermuth.
I'm looking at Johnson.
Is the back. Balazs is the tailback.
Go to Johnson.
Roethlisberger looks. Corner
Yes.
of the end zone.
Touchdown! What a
There's a
catch!
flag on the field, I believe.
Flag.
Is there a flag? Yes, there is a
Yeah,
flag.
there is.
This might be PI against Frymouth.
It could be a hold against the Bears. Fryermuth with the touchdown. Let's see what the call is. Bears, it looks like they're sending their field goal unit out.
Pass interference.
Defense. Defensive pass interference. The penalties declined. Is a touchdown. Excellent pass by Roethlisberger. Excellent catch by
Oh,
Fryermuth.
the beautiful catch.
2nd passing touchdown to Fryermuth today.
And to think that Sean hated the pick.
It's
'Cause
working
you need
so
an offensive
far.
lineman, but hey. Boswell will look to make the extra point.
Oh,
And
did he get that?
no good.
No, he didn't. That was good. I'll give credit to
The
Chicago.
Bears
That was
might have altered that, so now it opens up to a 14-point game.
that's a beautiful catch.
It's 20-6 Steelers. What did the Bears do on this drive?
Throw the ball for a change.
They need to go back to play action.
Well, Alex, I'd kind of steal what you said about, throwing deep Daniel Jones. I think Chicago needs to start throwing deep more if they want to get back in. I hope they don't.
You need to get Aaron Robinson. That's the Giants.
Aaron Robinson.
They need to get Allen Robinson involved, in my opinion, not just flat routes. But if you got a speedy receiver, probably like Darnell Mooney, get him in slants. Also, Komet's working, so go with the play action and the bootlegs and roll Justin Fields out of the pocket. It's not hard. MH thinks there's going to be a pick on the next drive. Hold you to that.
Let's see what happens.
It's not impossible with the way the Bears have been shooting themselves. I mean,
Leger Douzable, who used to be a defensive lineman for the Jets, said, why is the Mac Jones, thing and not getting more attention? I said it's because It's a quarterback trying to injure a defender, not a defender trying to injure the quarterback.
Exactly.
Doesn't
And he's
apply
on the
to the
Patriots. He's on the
Yeah.
Patriots. So. Imagine this is a momentum changer for the Steelers.
Imagine.
Sean, he just wants bad luck for you.
I'm not.
He wants to watch me suffer because it brings joy to his dark soul.
Oh, what do you think I am? Giants Twitter. I want to be right.
Yes.
And tell me why I would want the Bears to win in the case that we get a higher draft pick instead of a lower draft pick.
Because you support tanking.
What?
Just give me 1 second.
If I support,
You wanted them to lose yesterday. I know you did.
I'm talking about the Bears. I'm not talking about my Giants.
Well, you want the better draft pick, so that's in a way rooting for tanking.
Excuse me. The Bears we have the Bears draft
What's
pick.
so funny?
This man.
Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot all about that.
So Jakeem is returning, and Grant it goes out of bounds at around the 20.
Meme pages are actually meme pages are saying that the referees are being paid by Pittsburgh.
Sean thinks that I
forgot your pick mattered with Chicago.
Exactly. He thought and then he's like, "Oh, you want to tank yourself?" I'm like, "No."
Well, he probably does.
The Bears pick. Oh yeah, okay. Ask Mr. Commentator.
So Justin Fields and the Bears offense will take the field. Important drive for them. They're operating out of the Wildcat. Give to
stop with the
fake. It's actually David Montgomery with the carry. It's a first down. The fake.
By the way, happy 32nd birthday, Giancarlo. We loved you this year.
This year we do.
So now Montgomery is off the field with
Wildcat is one of those things that it either works great or it sucks.
No, watch. It'll work. It's been working all right tonight. Now they're going to overuse it like Pittsburgh did in 2019 and think it's going to work every game.
Khalil Herbert moves to the backfield as Fields calls for protection. Fields takes the snap. He gives to Herbert. No, it's going to be a read option. Fields slides.
Why did he slide? He had more room.
I disagree with you.
I thought he could, even if he had leaned out a little bit, he could have got more.
I mean, Alex, did he have more room?
I thought if he had leaned forward,
he's been hit 6 times today, plus pressured how many? So I think he wants to avoid as many hits as possible. But then again, he's running the football. But no, he did not have room there. I have to disagree. Shouts to Evan.
So it'll be 2nd and 5. What's going on, Evan? 3 wide receivers set. Tight end is Jesse James. The tailback is Khalil Herbert.
They can run
empty
one more
set
play
for Fields. Fields takes the snap. He looks.
Come on.
Over the middle of the field.
Damn it, come on.
Darnell Mooney with the reception down to the Steelers' 45-yard line. Just found the wide open hole in the Steelers' zone defense.
No huddle.
Looks like they are going no huddle here.
I understand
why.
Right,
Evan,
still a whole fourth quarter.
Well, why
take
a chance?
And then they run the ball.
Herbert runs
now
the
that
ball
doesn't make any
and
sense.
He'll get 2 yards, and they'll pretty much end the quarter there. I don't get the Bears.
No problem, Evan. Glad you could join us whenever. I just don't. Yeah. Let's go no huddle to friggin' run the ball.
Yeah, no, they literally again Chicago. When they go deep, it works, but then they run the ball. That made 0 sense. Mind blown.
I think somebody is mad about their fantasy team that one of the guys follows me on Twitter. Chase Claypool fucking stinks and fuck the Rams for that bogus ass garbage sign last night. Oh, and Saquon and Kittle, thanks for your contributions. George Kittle finally found the field yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, I know. He got me like 20 fantasy points. I was really happy.
After Julius Randle made a crucial bucket against the 76ers, this is what R.J. Barrett did to him. For me. Alex's screen arts.
I muted it.
All right. Did you see it?
It was really, really laggy for me.
Yeah.
It was very choppy.
I'm going to here. Let me.
I already muted it, so you don't have to worry.
Ooh, that was a nice play. I'm reading right here from one of the posts that they were up by 19 at one point, and
Yes, they were up by 19, but Philly never tied the score.
They started out rough though.
Yeah, it was a little back and forth, and the Knicks gained the lead.
Here, Luca, stat of the day. Cameron Hayward is now tied with Jamal Adams in career interceptions.
That's so sad.
Two.
Good for him.
Xavier McKinney.
And here, let's add insult to injury. Who was that first interception against? I'm testing y'all knowledge.
The Giants.
If you're talking about Cam
Luca
Hayward,
got it.
What do you think I'm sticking the finger at you for?
Well, you didn't answer.
What was I going to say? Well, Xavier McKinney has more picks than Jamal Adams. That's saying something.
Yeah.
Two things. Lawrence Tynes tweets, Roethlisberger at Freiermuth, most combined letters in NFL history for a pass completion between a QB and a pass catcher.
Nerd stats.
No, that's impossible. That has to be impossible.
No, I believe it. That's believable.
Tom Thibodeau has one.
Okay, Alex, name longer names than Freiermuth and Roethlisberger
there
together.
Has to be, there has
okay,
to be
figure out. Okay, who?
Name.
Who?
No, I'm not. I don't have any examples. But there has to be a dash last name.
Antoine Randall.
Yeah, but that's like
again.
Two.
Fields takes the snap, play action,
pressure big pressure.
Pocket. It is caught. Jimmy Graham in double coverage. First down, Bears.
No flaggies. Don't. Let's not be. I understand that I want Chicago to lose. No flaggies though. That's the wuss crap.
Heavy pressure in the pocket.
Right up the seam.
Great pocket presence. Right up the seam.
Right in the gut.
So now the Bears are in prime position to score again. Will they convert for a touchdown?
Watch them running on first down.
It looks like they're going to. That's a wildcat
again.
Again with this?
Give to I think.
Oh my God!
For that
touchdown.
Oh my God!
So
how can y'all not read that? They've been running this crap all damn night.
So easy for Darnell Mooney to just walk right into the end zone. Now the Bears have a chance to make it a 7-point game. Alex, help me analyze the play.
What is there to analyze? They're all good blocks. I just don't know how you don't read. I don't know how you don't read that Darnell. Oh my God.
Great blocking by the Bears receivers.
And if you look at the replay closely, David Montgomery is not even acting like he has the ball. He's handing it off. I'm at a loss for words there. I'm sorry. In all honesty,
makes the kick. It is a 7-point game. Sean right now is in despair.
I don't blame him. How do you not read that?
They were all running the other way. No one was.
They got so badly faked out. Again, as you said, Sean, they've been running it for some of the night. That's how they operated their main run game. Now the Bears can tie this. Hopefully, they're hoping they can get a defensive stop.
Well, I mean, they got 14-17 left to go, so. Yes, great analysis by me. Just left the guy wide open.
In other news, Tom Thibodeau won his 400th career game as head coach tonight. So now the Bears will kick it away. Santos kicks. This will be returned by McLeod, but he'll take a knee, and the Steelers will start at the 25-yard line.
By the way, MSU were wrong, but everybody's wrong. Hell, you know what was one of the worst moments I had yesterday? The Rams were down by 2 scores, and they had the ball. In like the fourth quarter, I said they were going to win, and they ended up just giving it away. Matt Stafford looked like he played for Detroit yesterday and not for freaking LA.
Yeah, he looked terrible yesterday.
Evans Pittsburgh is reassuring that Pittsburgh will be fine.
So
I hope you're
let's
right,
switch back
Evan.
on
That's all I'm gonna
offense.
say.
Two tight ends set, I
That's a
believe.
straight up run.
One
in my opinion.
with 2 wide receivers. Harris in the backfield. Takes a snap. Roethlisberger play action.
Deep
throws
pass.
a
Come
deep
on,
pass,
come on.
heading towards it. And batted away.
I think it
But
flag.
there's a
Flag.
throw
Oh,
on Jalen Johnson.
whoa! What?
He could have possibly been grabbing
It
before
looked like
the
he was holding
deflection.
his right arm.
I'm not too sure, so I'm going to, when they show replay, I'm going to have to diagnose it. All right, now they're showing a replay. Let's see. Definitely grabbing. That's leaving lots of holding.
Yeah, no. Look at it.
No. I don't.
Now
Sorry,
I don't.
no, not a good call. Here's why.
No, I think it is.
He's holding him at the line of scrimmage.
I gotta say, I gotta side with Alex's
Contact within
point.
5 yards is somewhat allowed.
That's not a flag.
No,
They're both.
no.
Plus, Alex, they're both getting handsy, so I can't say that's passive.
I can see if he was grabbing him a little bit past the 5 yard mark and he didn't turn his head, I understand. But he held him, a little bit at the line of scrimmage.
I don't agree
the
with
refs have been
Cole.
horrible this game.
Roethlisberger takes
quick
a
pass.
double pass. This is to
Look
Harris.
at Najee.
Harris
Come on, push the
getting
pile.
a
Push
good
the pile.
gain. And about a 9-yard gain.
That's a good game. The refs have
As a
been
Bears
garbage.
fan, you do not hope that's a momentum changer. So now it's 2nd and 1 for the Steelers in Bears territory. Harris in the backfield. You think he's got
They're gonna
13
run
touches today. Claypool in motion. Give to Johnson on the end of the round.
Another trick play.
Perfectly
Damn it.
read by the Bears defense.
Oh no, he still doesn't get
Roquan
it.
Smith, and I think that was DeAndre Houston Carson. It'll be 3rd and 1. Crucial stop for the Bears there. Now they have one more down.
That was cute. That was too cute. My personal opinion.
I mean, I don't know.
Excuse me.
It's 1 yard to gain, though. You could just run it up the gut. I don't know.
We'll see what happens. See how
So
Pittsburgh.
it'll be 3rd and 1. Harris is still in the backfield.
Watch,
3
I
wide
gotta snap the
receivers
box.
set. Gentry the tight end. McLeod in motion behind the tackle. Gives to Harris. Harris is short.
Damn. Come on. No, he's not.
Now he's chugging, and
Where
he
is
is
he?
still
No.
short. Great play. Great
I say
stand
go for
by-
it.
Great stand by the Bear defense.
They're not in kicking range, and you can't. It's too tight a space to punt. They got to go for it.
Unless you do the Joe Judge and take a delay game to back you up 5 yards so you can pin them, but
That would
that's
be
no.
pointless.
No,
They're
and you
too
can't
far
use the
to-
timeout.
See, in my opinion, they're a
No,
little
take
too
the
far.
delay game in 5 yards. That's an option. I'm not saying it's the right.
They're gonna try to kick a field goal.
They're actually going to kick a field goal. Boswell's career
He
long is
missed the field goal
59.
earlier, but then again, everyone
That
knows
was-
That's an
how
extra point.
anyone can redeem themselves.
54 yards for Boswell. The kick is.
It's good. Come on, it's good.
Up.
Yes, that's a new
It's
record.
a 10-point game.
I believe that's a new record.
54 yards, Sean.
No, but in Pittsburgh, I think the record's only like 53. Remember the Three Rivers, the wind.
Okay.
I believe that is a Heinz Field record. I think he beat it earlier this year. I don't remember how long it was though. That's top 2 in Heinz Field history.
Not
He
to
just
mention,
snuck it in, but I think Alex is going to say if it wasn't for that call, they're not down there.
I don't want the Bears to win, but I actually firmly believe that.
Somebody says Roethlisberger to Fry.
Oh boy, Knicks fans are partying in Philly right now.
Don't get shot, please.
Oh my God.
They were stomping all over Embiid's jersey. I'll send it to the chat.
All right.
They
Roethlisberger
partying
to
in Philly. Oh, I love it. Philly
Roth-
takeover.
Roethlisberger to Frymuth is probably the toughest combination of words to say after a few drinks.
It's like a tongue twister. Let's see. Someone said about the Pittsburgh offense after the call, back to the last year's can't get a yard offense.
Here's the thing. What was I going to say? The Pittsburgh offense, I feel, is doing enough to win. They're not being too.
They're like game managers. They're not like.
That's the problem in today's NFL. You can't really have that. Though. You know,
no, but it's working for right now. So what's Justin Trubisky? Is that what we're calling him now? It's not Fields' fault that the offensive play calling has been terrible.
And the offensive line isn't exactly protecting him. So Steelers fans are waving their terrible towels.
It's almost time for Renegade. It's almost time for Renegade.
Yeah, Renegade, Renegade.
Oh wait, no, we're past Renegade, so I must be playing it again.
Boswell kicks off. This will be to Jakeem Grant, a little short of the end zone. One of the better kick returners. Grant takes a move.
Oh my God, take him down. Ball's out! Pittsburgh ball! Pittsburgh ball!
Boswell.
Let's go! Yes!
What?
Boswell ball!
What a mistake by Grant.
That is huge.
Kill yourself. No. Chicago.
Yes!
Chicago deserves to lose this game after that. Had a good return.
What a hit. Who is that? That's
Pierre.
James Pierre. That don't make up for his bad season, but that helps. Wow.
That's like that.
And Boswell, look at that. He was in the perfect spot.
Like he's fielding an onside kick.
Honestly.
That's an unforced error right there, honestly. I can't even definitively say that Pierre's trying to knock it out. That's an unforced error.
No, that was just bad ball protection.
Evan says, I want Jason Garrett gone. I'm seeing the same plays and nothing new. Thank God. He won't be. I would not say that he won't be here after this year. I'm not saying that because I feel Joe Judge is getting a third year. And I'm also going to the game on the 28th, so I'll get to see Jason Garrett's offense in person.
So
Alex, you want to say is what you got to do when you go to the game. You got to come up with a sign like what we did for Lee Heighton.
So
I will help you with ideas one of these days.
Formation. Harris in the backfield. McLeod in motion. Give to Harris. Harris outside the tackles.
I thought there was a
with
hold.
A gain of 3 at
Maybe
least.
Not.
So it'll be second down at about 7.
I kind of in ways, I kind of have to give it to this defense. They're playing the best they can under the circumstances.
I agree.
It's like the Giants defense. Tane is going. I think Authentic is going. The Talking Giants guys will be going. It's going to be a fun day. For once, Luka can team up with the Giants fans against the Eagles. Even though they'll
just give Luka a shirt that just says Eagles suck.
Yeah.
He'll fit right in.
Well, also,
so 2nd and 7.
Because you can't let him go in green because they're going to just assume.
Takes the snap. Roethlisberger finds his man, and then he finds nobody.
Flag.
Incomplete pass, but there is a flag down.
There's a flag. Might be offside.
I don't know what for. I didn't see unless
Could
they
be
call
an illegal
hold.
formation. Could be offsides.
I want to say offside.
Offside.
Told you.
Against the Bears. They continue to kill themselves again.
Bro, this is one of the most undisciplined teams in football.
Roquan Smith, nonetheless.
One most
Yeah, he did.
Offsides. So it'll be 2nd and 2 instead
I think
of
the turf
2nd
monster
and
got
7.
him.
There you go. 14th in the NFL per penalties per game. 10 penalties tonight for the Bears. Steelers will probably look to run the ball here with 10:59 to go. 13 on the play clock. 2nd and 2. 4th quarter of this game. In motion is Washington. Back again. Gives to Washington. This is
Come on, Washington.
Be
Come on. Oh, breaks the tackle. He's got the first. He's got the first.
Let's see.
And let's see if they spot the ball.
Come on, he got. What is
They're
that?
saying he's short.
They spotted that a whole yard short. I need a replay.
We'll
I need
see
a replay.
here. Does he reach over the first down marker?
You know what?
He
I
might
don't
have.
know.
Honestly, I think he did.
You think he did? I don't know.
Third and
That's.
1, 16 on the play clock.
I definitely think it's
10:32
closer
left
than
in
what
the
they
game.
have spotted.
Once again,
Najee got to dive.
Roethlisberger signaling out. 3rd and 1, 6 on the play clock. Claypool in motion.
Claypool.
They give it to Claypool. It's a
First
first
down.
How are you that? Oh my goodness.
I kind of saw that as soon as Claypool started moving, like, yeah, they're giving it to Claypool. That Chicago should have seen that coming. Pittsburgh's been doing that all night too.
Yeah, Matt Nagy will be gone after this year.
He sucks.
He has to. I mean, I haven't seen it truly in person until tonight, but holy hell.
This team is so unprepared and this team is so undisciplined. We need to beat them.
1st and 10, Roethlisberger will be going out of the empty set. 8 on the play clock, 9:42. 1st and 10 on the Bears 31. Roethlisberger takes the snap.
Throw the
Four-man
ball!
rush. He's got a man coming right at him.
Under
That is
pressure.
Roquan Smith.
Roquan Smith.
He had a free man. I don't think it was even a free man. It was just a miscommunication.
Let's take a look. That's right up the middle.
Try Turner with the missed block. They tried to double team. I think it was number 90. No, it was number 90. And
I don't know.
Roquan Smith just had a clear path right to him. So
That
now
I
that
don't,
might take the Steelers out of field goal range.
I don't get how you miss your assignment like that, to be honest with you.
So now the Steelers will have to look back to get into field goal range.
Run, play, watch.
2nd and 19 on the 40.
I don't think that's Harris in the backfield.
Roethlisberger gives to Snell, and that is a gain of
Didn't do
nothing.
shit.
So now the Steelers will have to find their way
Check down
back
would have been a better call than that.
So they will have to find their way now back into what was I going to say? They're going to have to find their way back into field goal territory. I
think I
Just
I
a
see
check down. I'd be fine with a check down. They just need to get back at field goal range.
I see a screenplay. Tell me I'm wrong.
I see an end around play.
I see
because they haven't recognized that all night.
Yeah, but it's 3rd and 18.
It's 3rd and 18.
I was being sarcastic.
He's being sarcastic.
Washington in motion. Snell in the backfield. 3rd and 18. Roethlisberger takes the snap. Roethlisberger looks over the middle. Nearly intercepted.
Oh, he could have had that.
Jalen Johnson could have picked that.
That could have
looked like it was a bad throw from Ben, and now they will punt.
That Bears have found the way to kill themselves, and he should have caught that. But that's a
bad pass. He comes out with that.
Okay, it was high a little bit, but
it was still behind his back.
Yeah, if he tips it, if what's his face doesn't tip it, I believe
he comes with that interception. That's a momentum changer. So
here comes big boy Harvin. You big boy.
The punt is away. And this will go before a touchback. Where is it?
Yeah, it's a touchback.
Yes, it is a touchback.
Where is it? Yeah, touchback.
So now
that looks so similar to the game against New England a few years ago. I almost had it.
So Justin Fields will now have to give his offense a chance.
More like Matt Nagy.
Yeah, Matt Nagy's the one.
Screw the fact. Oh, Justin Fields is quarterback. Matt Nagy's the X factor. So, someone said Chris Collinsworth over Lewis Riddick every day of the week. I agree.
Same.
Guys, I want you to name me a random kicker.
Robbie Gould.
Robbie Gould's good.
I don't think he's random, though.
Well, you asked for a random player. I gave you a random player.
Random kicker.
Roberto Aguayo.
Okay, I'll put that down.
See, he just likes me better than you, Sean.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I doubt that,
This tweet
too.
was made by incarcerated Bob.
I think you're incarcerated, Bob. Then again, he blocks so many people on Twitter, so
I don't get why though.
Knicks fans at the end of the game there was a huge "Let's go Knicks" chant at the end of the game tonight. It really took over Philly. That's Philly normally doesn't get taken over. Oh, volume's on. They normally don't get taken over like that.
Somebody's like, oh, it's hilarious because 76ers started like Embiid was out, Harris was out.
Stop with the excuses.
They lost to us the first time, so.
Let me see something here, because I gotta ask y'all a question after I come up with something. 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Question.
The Nets got walloped tonight. 118-95.
That was very close in the fourth quarter.
We were talking about that at work. We all thought Brooklyn was gonna win. Damn.
Yeah. Guess not.
Question to y'all: do you think Seattle makes the playoffs? I say no.
I gotta see the remaining. Well, I gotta see what's left in their schedule to.
That's what I gotta say. So Fields will operate 1st and 10. Snap comes.
Lots of pressure.
Throws.
Incomplete. Right through his hands.
Right through the hands of Allen Robinson. 2nd and 10.
That was tip that could have been picked, and that would have been the end of it. Cam Sutton. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I don't blame the Steelers for putting Sutton up the curl routes. Jesus Christ.
I can hear the disappointment.
Robinson, 2 receptions for 20 yards. Jesus. Fields.
The Steelers are not
the shotgun.
That's the thing.
Takes a snap. Looks to right. Throws. Passes complete to Darnell Mooney. That's about 5-yard gain.
Will do good.
3rd down and 5 incoming.
You could see how badly Chicago wants to win, Alex.
You don't understand how curls make me clinically insane.
Alex watching with PTSD right now.
Justin Fields, 204 yards.
Still more than Danny Dimes.
No touchdowns. Average throw is 15.6 yards downfield.
Next gen.
2 men in the backfield. Robinson motions to the slot.
Fucking 3 safety look. No, that's going to be the guy in the nickel. They're playing so far off.
Fields looks. Alistair runs down and is sacked by Watt.
Yes. Turn down for what? Let's go.
TJ Watt with a big sack as the pocket collapsed completely. Nobody was getting open. It was just a quick sack. Good defensive look by the Steelers.
I don't understand what that play call. What is that?
No, he tripped on his own feet.
Curl flats. That's literally what it was. And the punt is away.
Nearly blocked.
And this will go to McLeod.
Sounds like it's going to be me and you, Luca.
And there might have been a fumble, and they're taking it back.
He was down.
But I say he was down. But the referee is calling it a touchdown.
I need a replay. I'm really confused. What?
That's on the field right now. They could always overturn it.
I need I'm so confused.
Too, so let's see. McLeod.
You guys see from that angle.
That ball kind of squirms loose a little bit.
I thought his knee was down, though.
His knee was down, but the ball was moving, so another difficult call incoming.
I'm going to say that it goes overturned.
I'm not sure this is going to.
I don't think it's going to be enough to keep it this way.
If I see one more goddamn curl flats.
Watch Pittsburgh run that if they keep the ball here.
Ooh, that ball is out before his knee is down. I just saw this replay. That ball is out.
See, if it's hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Even if it's overturned, they're not calling it a touchdown. They're going to call it their ball. They're not going to call it a touchdown, though.
You're right, Alex. You're right.
Yeah.
Which I think is stupid, but you know what? The NFL's the NFL.
Yeah, no, that's a fumble. I can't stand this guy. I don't understand why he's still our kick returner. He freaking doing this crap last year, too.
Yeah.
You need to give Sutton or Johnson. I'm sick of him. You cut him.
This could be a momentum swing, but again, I don't think it's going to be a touchdown, as Alex alluded to, because they're going to keep him where they recovered the fumble.
I'm just looking at something on Twitter, but
So
The
it is
play
listed as a
stands.
touchdown.
wow.
What? Okay. Okay.
You don't understand how shocked I am right now.
Santo makes it is now a.
But how does that stand as a touchdown?
I am floored.
Don't put this man back on the field, please. Ship him back to Buffalo. I don't want.
Johnny's getting his helmet on. He's getting his helmet on.
He's going to return your kick.
I just don't understand. How is it? I don't know.
I guess because they called it on the field a touchdown. I guess.
Yeah, but you could still change it, but not.
You could still change it because they didn't call the play dead, Alex.
I can't explain NFL referees. I'm sorry.
This has been a horrible night for officiating.
NFL muffed punt rule. I'm gonna look at this.
The Giants realistically call 8 and 9 to end this season. By the way, easy schedule, but not enough to catch Dallas. So, but then again, both conferences are shit because y'all have your teams losing to mediocrity. Our teams are literally the Seahawks and the Falcons are like the 6th and 7th seed, and they have like a 3-5 record. So, then again, we're only 9 games in. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. This is the time to tune in. This is the time to tune in right now because shit's about to get hairy. I'm being dead serious when I say that.
That's categorized as a muff punt, correct?
No.
Well, it wasn't a punt. It was a kickoff.
Because
it wasn't a punt.
He caught it and
was
then
a punt.
fumbled. Yeah, he caught it and then fumbled. But I don't think because a muff you never have a punt. I don't know. NFL is confusing. How about that, guys? How about that?
How about this? It was a bad call. The fumble wasn't a bad call, but that shouldn't have been a touchdown.
Here's the rule, everybody. To be a fumble, the receiving team must possess the ball and lose control. In the case of a fumble, the ball is live and can be returned by the team that recovers the ball. So what they did is legal. That is a touchdown.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now is the tune-in.
A muffed punt cannot be returned, I don't think. That's not a muffed punt. That's a fumble.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was a bad snap.
He's lucky he just made it.
He barely got that one.
He hit him with the barely.
The Bears are all of a sudden back in this.
By accident.
Steeler way.
Santos kicks it away. This is to McLeod.
Thank
He'll
you.
Take the knee.
Asshole.
Just if he didn't fumble that either. So now the offense will take the field and try to shut down the Bears. Steelers have one timeout, 6:31 left on the clock. They're going to be out their own 25. Key players for the offense tonight for the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger, 13 for 20, 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. Pat Freiermuth, 4 receptions, 30 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Realistically, if you're the Bears, you can allow up to a field goal, and that's it.
Yeah, but I would prefer to stop. So Roethlisberger is ready to take the snap out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives to Harris. Harris trying to move and groove, and he
come on,
he's still
go!
going, and
First
out
down.
to the 38-yard line for a first down. Good moves by Harris as he puts on the moves on the Bears defense. It is a first down. Good blocking and just finding the right hole.
You think they miss
It's
Khalil
not
Mack
really-
right now?
I wouldn't say good blocking. I mean, he was.
That was just a nice play by Harris. You think they miss Khalil Mack right now?
Maybe off the edge, but not in the run game, probably. So the Harris is still in the backfield, 3 wide receiver set.
This is drain clock time. I feel.
Operating out of the shotgun. Roethlisberger takes the snap, throws to Claypool. Looks like a slant read option, not a read option, excuse me, an RPO play, and it will be a 3-yard gain.
It's a short yardage.
Claypool does not look.
He looks injured.
He looks kind of injured.
He's
Didn't like
limping.
that takedown necessarily, and he's going to be walking to was limping.
He's limping his way off the field.
So coming on is number 15 more, I think that reads. No, it's White.
Cody White.
Yeah, Cody White.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Steelers offense as they look to try to put away the Bears.
The big bad Bears.
Harris in the backfield. 3 wide receiver set. Gives to Harris. Harris trying to move and groove, and he's going to get a gain. Actually, not a gain. It's going to be a loss of 1 or 2. Eddie Goldman with the stop. It will be a crucial 3rd down for these Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let's see. Yeah, nowhere to go. So
the Bears will have to make their best effort
big
here. It's
third down.
A 3 wide receiver set, 1 tight end running back in the backfield. That is Najee Harris. 3rd and 7. Looks like a trips formation. Roethlisberger takes the snap. They're sending at least 4 or 5 guys. Roethlisberger throws, caught.
Get him over the
First
middle.
down.
Or
First
not.
down, Johnson. Flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh,
There's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. They're going to call offside against the Bears.
Offside. This team is undisciplined.
I didn't
That
see it,
penalty's
though.
declined, so it will be a first down regardless.
I didn't see anything, but whatever. They declined it anyway.
Chicago just likes killing themselves.
Yeah, Quinn definitely lines up off sides.
Oh, all right, yeah.
They're making this game more complicated than it has to be. But then again, both teams are, so.
All they have to do
that's
is
the
stop them on
Steeler
3rd
way.
down. So it'll be 1st and 10, 14 on the play clock. Steelers operating from the Chicago
Kalen Balazs.
49. Kalen Balazs is in the backfield. Claypool motions to the left.
So
Takes the snap, just gets it off in time. Has to throw it to Balazs. Balazs just has to avoid a tackle, but he only gets a gain of around 3 yards.
He launched
So it'll be
himself.
second down. Akeem Hicks is on the sideline currently for the Chicago Bears.
I don't know why. Wouldn't you want him in this situation?
I
guess maybe
tank time.
Maybe not the best run defender.
2nd and 8 as we were winding down, less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Yeah, he's in a boot, so.
No, look, it's Alex
something up with
Ogletree,
him.
that garbage ass fucking linebacker.
I'm looking at
Roethlisberger
Claypool.
shotgun,
Get it to
has
Claypool.
Has Harris in the backfield.
I'm looking at
Takes the snap,
Claypool.
gives to
What the
Ed.
fuck was that?
It looked like they might have. They're going to call a fumble on the play. They're going to return it, or they're going to call it incomplete.
No, it's
They're
incomplete.
going to call it incomplete. It looks like the pass was batted down. It was going to be an RPO. 3rd down and 8. Crunch time here comes for the Bears defense.
For seconds, I thought it was Tuck Rule. Oh, that's Tuck Rule. Then again, that might be grounding at the same time.
Is that
That's tough.
I don't think he was trying to tug it back in. I just think he was trying to pump fake, and he completely fucking.
That's. I can agree with Sean.
Okay, yeah.
3rd and 8.
Like I did the other day. Remember I did that?
Yeah.
Crucial down for both teams. Najee Harris in the backfield. He motions out left. It's going to be an empty set for the Pittsburgh
Harris
Steelers.
out
3rd
wide.
and 8. 8 on the play clock on the 46 of the Bears. Roethlisberger takes the snap.
Throw the
That's
ball. You're
now he has to
supposed
throw it away.
throw the damn
Roethlisberger takes a
ball.
big sack.
Ooh, we got hit.
Huge sack by the Bears, and now the Steelers.
You're not supposed
will
to
have
stand there like a
Cassius
freaking
Marsh with the
moron.
sack. Cassius Marsh with the sack and a huge stop by this Bears defense.
Shout out to Potato in the chat.
Let's look at the coverage. Completely sealed all the
Could have
way.
went with at least a check down, something. He had, I think that's Gentry.
Could have threw it away.
I saw somebody over the middle late.
Yeah, but you could have threw it.
He
over.
kept looking to the left. He didn't even look to the right. And one time he did, he was down on the ground.
But then again, also that might have been the read. Cassius Marsh, guy's been here 10 years. Yeah, they do. They do need to win for our pick. We'll see what happens.
Cassius Marsh is being yelled at by the coach.
He even screamed at. When you
He was
screaming at
taunting.
him?
It looked like he was, taunting.
Taunting. That's unbelievable. Oh my God.
Wait, does that help us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's go! Let's
How do you
go!
do that?
That's a former. I believe he was a former Steeler, actually.
You can. Let's see what he does.
He's yelling at Harvin.
What an idiot!
Why are you gonna do that?
Oh,
now first and 10
Chicago
for
fans,
Pittsburgh.
they're rioting right now.
That
Wow.
Roethlisberger gives
What
to
an
Harris.
idiot.
Harris moves in groups.
Talk
That's
about
gonna be
self-imploding.
What an idiot!
That's one of the few times where you can actually defend the taunting rule because that was wow. I don't know what to say about that. He about to get cut at the end of this one. There's no doubt in my mind he's getting cut after this one.
Bears called it first time out. Some people are saying it is a bad call.
Well, to be fair, yeah, the taunting rule is stupid, but he was yelling at the side. If we're gonna be, the rule is the rule. You got to try. Whether you agree with it or disagree with it.
You should know that would get you in trouble.
You got to know your boundaries.
Yeah. Again, you say what you want about the rule, whether it's good or bad.
It's not like you're.
It's still the rule.
It's not like you're a rookie. These guys been in the league 5-10 years now.
Yeah. And he should know better. He was just brought up from the practice squad, so that's why I'm convinced he's done. He's done.
Tight end set. Roethlisberger takes a snap.
Has any ball.
Play action, actually.
Oh, come on,
gets
flag.
taken down by his feet. That might be
Oh,
roughing the passer, or it could be a hold, perhaps. We'll see.
Oh no!
I think it's gonna be a rough in the passer because he did go to his feet.
You can't take somebody down by the feet.
That don't work with Ben anyway.
Holding. Offense. Penalties declined. It is third down. Dan Moore gives up another sack, a crucial sack that takes him back a little bit more.
Did somebody just throw another flag?
No.
I don't know.
Am I the only one that saw that?
I potentially, but I don't think.
No, that wasn't that foot thing.
Or was that a?
He just clobbered him.
Just tackled.
He clobbered him. I don't know.
So it's third and 16.
What they do with Big Ben at the end.
3 wide receivers.
Put Marsh in. Put Marsh in.
Every Bears fan that's possible in the chat hates you right now. If there is any, I'm just.
They never know. I mean,
Roethlisberger takes snap, 4-man rush.
Broken ankles.
And he is short.
All right, that's okay.
Now
All right, we're field goal range.
Field goal range.
They're still talking about this.
Chicago really.
Chicago's about to turn the TV off.
The friggin'.
Oh, and he ran into the ref too. That I don't know if that would have anything to do with it, but yeah.
No, it was just a regular taunt. 4th and 5.
No,
go for the field goal
because he ran into the ref after.
And then he threw the flag.
That's what I want to say.
Look, he hits him, and then he threw the flag.
I don't think he did. I don't know. I don't think he did it. I don't know.
I want to say that there's the flag. Like
if he would have had contact with an official, he'd be
if that's why the flag was thrown, that's
then that's blatant ref ball, without a doubt. If that's indeed the case.
4th and 5.
No,
Boswell made his first from 54. I think this is going to be from around 50 yards.
52.
52 specifically. Snap, hold, kick.
He's automatic.
It is good.
He's automatic.
Kick is good.
It is a 6-point game with 2:52 remaining in the regulation.
Now that I see the replay, that was once again.
That's interesting.
That's
interesting because the ref didn't call it immediately. He didn't call it until he ran into him. So that's interesting. By
the way, John Perry on Monday Night Football is defending that. I don't know how you're defending that. He bumped him. It's not like, hey ref, hey good game, bro, good game. No, that's not how it goes. If it was such thing as he taunted whatever the hell his name is, Presley Harvin.
Oh yeah.
That's understandable because it's the rule. No, the slightest bump in the world,
and then he threw the flag.
Alex, do your imitation of the flag again.
This is how Sean throws the flag when me and Luke are in a 1-on-1. Flag!
I just go like this.
Grant catches it. Grant
we're gonna fumble
has
again.
room to run, and he goes out of bounds.
I should throw a flag on that.
So could Fields possibly...
I'm about to have 30 heart attacks.
So could Fields possibly get a game-winning drive to get together?
No, in that case, Potato, you would be a Steeler fan if you want the better draft pick. Unless you're a Bears fan that wants to tank and wants Nagy fired.
Defense plays a huge role in this. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Chicago Bears from about the 25-yard line. Montgomery in the backfield, the 3 wide receiver set. Fields takes the snap. Has pressure, throws, complete. That is a 1st down. They're going to mark the forward progress. They should.
I don't know. The way he was walking. Yeah, they 2nd down. I don't know if I agree with that call, but I'll take it.
To me, it's Cameron Hayward is injured, so that'll take some. Actually, stop the clock. To me, that looked like a 1st down. To me, that looked like a 1st down.
You know what?
Look at Alex.
You know what, guys? Hold on. Let me share something.
Because he caught it beyond the line. But then he tried to move back.
Hayward's walking off the field a little gingerly, but he could,
It's under his own power.
It's under his own power, and it's not a full limp, so who knows? Maybe, maybe he could come back. We'll see. 2nd and 1.
Fields takes
pressure.
The snap, empty set. Fields
looking
deep. He's got a deep man going down the field. Incomplete. Just out of the reach. A little bit of Mooney. Boy, would have that been an excellent play. Just a little bit.
See, I don't get why you're going that deep on 2nd and 1.
They could have done this all game, but instead they've been running curls.
Just a little bit overthrown. Imagine if that's caught. Sean's reaction would be priceless.
Mullet's not exactly a top-tier corner.
I know from experience, Sean. So they're going to go with 3 wide receiver set, Goodwin, Robinson, and Demir Bird.
I'm not seeing any goddamn curls.
Komet, the tight end.
They're
going to give to Montgomery. No, they're going to give it to Fields for the 1st down.
You got to get out of bounds.
And he gets out of bounds. Good timing by Fields, 1st down, Bears.
This, real quickly, is a quick interruption. This is what happens when I see curl routes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, Bears fans.
Mike LaFleur doesn't do that to us.
Your team's 2 and what, Luca?
I'm saying the last 2 weeks. I'm just judging off the last 2 weeks. So 1st and 10, 12 on the play clock. Man in motion. Fields out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Fields looks up the middle.
Oh, damn it!
Picked off.
Nearly picked off. That so should have been picked.
Devin Bush nearly came away with the interception. That could have sealed it for Pittsburgh. Wow.
I mean, is that a curl?
Pretty similar to one.
Is that a crosser? He should have had that. Not those type of contested catches you want to throw. You want to throw. Yeah, I'm done explaining. I'm done.
Demir Bird in motion. 2nd and 10. 6 on the play clock.
Read options.
Pressure. Come on. Y'all got to take him down. Thank you.
He's going to be at least 3 or 2 yards
that didn't work out.
And that'll be 2-minute warning.
Probably because 2 of the 4 routes were fucking curls.
I guess it's safe to say, Luca, if you play Alex in Madden, he's not running curl routes.
Someone said that the NFL's taunting rule is that South Park episode of Sarcastaball in real life. Honestly, we're getting to that point where that's very believable.
Somebody
But
says,
guess
"Do
what?
you
Guess
think?"
what? Hold on, real quickly. Guess what, everybody? John Mara voted for that rule, so thank him.
Somebody says, "Do you think those who approved the taunting were like John Mara watched and were like, you're damn right"?
John Mara shouldn't be in control. John Mara shouldn't even be in control of his own marriage, let alone the old Giants franchise.
Somebody says the NFL refs are actually a joke. You guys are ruining the game. Guy wasn't even looking at the punter, and even if he was, who cares? Get a grip.
But no, but I think everybody's starting to miss the point now. I think it was because he bumped the ref.
Yeah, no, I agree with Alex, and I'm seeing that now. Someone said that.
That's good. That's good sports. Says fire the official.
But that's not happening ever. No, hold on. Time out, everybody. Time out. I don't want to break my own equipment here, but we're going to do a demonstration. We're going to do a demonstration. Okay. So, as you notice, I just shut my light off. Give me 1 second. It's a 2-minute warning, so we have time for this.
Getting down to the end of the break, but
Shut up, asshole. Okay. Making sure this is tall enough because usually it's as tall as me. Take this as the ref and take this as Cassius Marsh, right? Take this as the ref.
Game is back.
Yes, shut up, asshole. He bumps it. That's the ref's reaction. Fucking flag.
I guess.
Whatever.
So Steeler Nation waving their terrible towels. We are after post 2-minute warning. This is going to be third down about 2 or 1. Fields operating out of the empty set. Sean's blood pressure is slowly rising.
Sean's having
No, my stress level is rising.
Fields
No, my blood pressure will rise if they keep converting.
3rd and 2.
Need this one to stay in second in the division. For those who don't know, Cleveland walked over
Fields
Cincinnati.
takes the snap. Fields looking
long.
No! It's out.
Take him down!
Down the sideline.
Damn it!
Down to the 15. What a play by Justin Fields, and Robinson might be a little limping. What a play by Fields. What could you have
Who was
scripted
uncovered?
that?
I guarantee. Who was it?
Look in the slot.
35.
That's a wheel.
See, of course. Mullet. Why is he in the damn game? You got Sutton, you got Hayden, and y'all covered him with Mullet.
That's bad coverage and wheel route.
He got beat badly, and Robinson
Wheel route, and he's undersized.
on the Pittsburgh 16.
Wheel route, and he's undersized. That's
1:52 to go. First and 10
Bill
from the
Legis
Pittsburgh
around
16. Fields in the empty set.
Just
Who's
score
your
so we
go-to
can
guy
get the
now?
damn ball
Takes the
back.
snap. Fields has to run out of the pocket. Looks towards the end zone.
He's probably
Touchdown. Bears.
Did he get it?
Darnell Mooney. And the Bears have a chance to take the lead. Even with their top receiver.
Yeah, but did they leave too much time?
That's a good question. And Mullet was guarding him again.
Yeah, get this guy off the team, please.
Did
Please.
he get 2 feet?
One.
Two.
Two.
Yeah, you got both feet in.
Sean, I swear from experience, he's only good when players are injured.
See, here's the thing, and I don't mean to make fun of this because obviously this is Sean's team. If the number one corner for the Steelers was Arthur Mullet, I think
And there's an offsides. They completely jumped.
How in the world?
They completely jumped.
I mean, wow.
It's like, or it could be against the Bears because it's like 7 Steelers jumped. It couldn't have just been.
They couldn't have been unprovoked.
Yeah, exactly. They're talking to Matt Nagy, so it's going to be against Pittsburgh.
Watch Matt Nagy pull a stupid and go for 2 and not get it.
I mean, offsides against the kicking team, it'll be accepted. Probably. Or maybe on the kickoff. I don't know. So, are they kicking from the same area?
And probably 5-yard gain.
Half the distance, probably.
Yeah.
Snap, hold, kick is good. And
Good.
the Bears have a 1-point lead with 1:46 left to go.
Still got one timeout.
One timeout for each team. Can Roethlisberger pull off a clutch moment? But what a drive put together by Justin Fields and the Bears offense.
Once again, for the last two plays, I got to give credit to Bill Lazor and Matt Nagy attacking Arthur Mullet. But I understand. Once again, I guess I don't understand why.
What took this long? What took this long? That's my question.
Well, I don't know how many snaps Mullet has been playing.
I know, but I'm saying you've targeted your top receiver only so many times.
Well, that too. I mean, that's just the incompetency. But
could this be Justin Fields' coming out game? Sub in Michael Conforto at QB. He's got a great arm. Santos kicks it away, and it's going to be a touchback. So the Steelers will start on their own 25 with 1:46 left to go and one timeout.
MH says sub in Mike Conforto at QB. He's got a great arm.
I just said that.
Joey Gallo. Well, I didn't hear you. I had the volume down low.
That's all right.
Joey Gallo would be a good QB.
Except he'd be going for the homer every time.
And a deep ball every time.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Roethlisberger operating with a 3 wide receiver set. Harris in the backfield. Takes the snap. Roethlisberger finds his man. That's Harris in the flat. It's going to be a 2-yard gain. He's going to break free, and he's going to get about
that's a nice
at least
move,
4 yards on the play.
get it.
Made something out of nothing for a little bit there, and now they will continue to roll with no huddle, as obviously any team would. Still same formation. Roethlisberger takes the snap again. Looks over the middle. That is caught.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
McLeod gets out of bounds, and it is a first down for the Steelers. 1:17 left to go.
They don't need to run no huddle because
first and 10 on the.
Unless they already know what they want to run.
1st and 10 on the 41-yard line. Harris in the backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap, 4-man rush. Roethlisberger throws. That is complete to Harris. That's at least a 3 or 4 yard gain. Actually,
flag.
There's a flag in the field. It might be against the Steelers, as I saw Dan Moore completely maul a guy to the ground. We're gonna get the call. Offside against the Bears again.
Wow, this team doesn't know how to be disciplined.
Robert Quinn.
Against Robert Quinn. That's like his 3rd penalty of the night.
I mean,
let's see where
you can have it.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he was way over.
Do they not know how to get proper positioning? So it's going to be a 1st and 5 with 1:07 to go.
This game is the ultimate kill yourself.
Target is the 41-yard line for Boswell to have a chance.
Per
ESPN, I think they should get closer, but
takes the snap, 4-man rush.
First down, come on, go!
Deontay Johnson has room in front, and he's going to get down to the 31. There is a penalty marker.
Watch it be offside again.
Let's see who it is on.
Uh-oh.
Johnson's complaining.
Might be illegal.
It's against Chicago.
We're going to get it offside.
Penalties declined.
Penalties declined.
Now we're in field goal range.
Another offside penalty.
It's not like that would have changed anything.
What?
Because...
No, I wouldn't have. Alex is right. That would have not changed a thing.
22, like, completely stopped. Like, I don't know what he was doing.
He thought it was a free play for the defense.
They just got to stack the box.
Now you got to hold.
Now they're at the 32. That would make it 49-yard kick.
Roethlisberger, they're going to completely blitz him. Caught by McLeod, there is a flag.
Plays blown dead.
What?
There might be a flag on the field as the play was blown dead, and it might be a false start against the Steelers. That's my projection.
Looks like it.
That's not a 5-second runoff.
False start against the offense. 65.
And that puts him to
damn
37.
So now you just send him
We get
back.
Banner back already. Damn it.
Is he still injured? Because
Well, they haven't rushed him back because of how well Moore's been playing. But he hasn't been playing good tonight.
Training. He missed the extra point. He's made from 54 and 52.
Fields the only one that wants to win. Yeah, I can. They want to get their head coach
First
down
and
there.
15. 8 down the play clock at approximately the 37-yard line. This is an empty set that the Steelers are going with. He just takes the snap. Roethlisberger throws, and that is complete.
That throw scared me.
That even puts them better into field goal range.
50 seconds.
I don't understand why the Bears are playing this type of defense. You're down. You're up by 1. You're not up by 7.
Spiked
They're going to
it.
spike it.
And the 12 men. Watch, 12 men.
12 men.
Wow.
Could there be two?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
I think that's why I don't know if that's why he spiked
There's a
it.
penalty marker on the field.
No.
They didn't miss the
No.
call. I was about to say, are you... The Bears just lost. Bears just lost.
Shut up, Alex.
Who's in? Let's see.
They're discussing it.
Looks like there won't be
No
a call
penalty?
for 12 men.
No penalty?
I don't know if it was
32.
because he had spiked it already.
Probably.
That's
So it's
probably
gonna be
what
32.
happened.
I'm at a loss.
That's my guess. I think it's because he already ran another play. That's kind of on the refs though. Then if they wanted to,
A bullcrap call in my opinion, but
3rd and 2. Just looking to get the clock down at this point. Roethlisberger takes the snap. He gives to Harris.
Ben's gonna.
He's actually run with Ben,
Oh.
and he
my
actually might have got the first.
I don't think he
Get
did. That's close. It looks like they're gonna mark it right on the line.
They're gonna
I don't
mark
think he
him
got
short.
it.
But I don't think it matters because you got him to field goal range.
Yeah, but remember, Chicago still has a timeout.
you call that timeout. Let's see.
Yeah, you should.
I don't think he got it.
Nah, he didn't get it. You call a timeout. They kick the field goal, and then you got to go down the field again.
Right now, with how good they've been playing,
Someone is very stressed here. I think everybody's. Me with the curls. Sean's a Steelers fan. Luca's the one commentating.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
No, he didn't.
I mean, terrible job by this defense.
I complimented them in the first half, and they just took that to their heads.
And the penalties, too. Offsides, this and that. My God. So Boswell will attempt a field goal from long.
Well, let's see. That gives it's about
That's like 40-something yards.
No, I'm just saying, how many seconds did it take off the clock? If it does any, because I'm pretty sure it does.
30
it's
seconds on the clock right now.
like 3, so it's like 27, 26 seconds they'll have. And they'll probably try to kick it short.
Yeah, that's the idea. But you also got Jakeem Grant, who's a solid kick returner.
And who
Hopefully-
fumbled earlier.
Yeah, you hope he don't fumble.
Timeout,
So they
Chicago.
call a timeout. Chicago calls timeout.
I don't understand. I guess I
What a
get
dumbass.
trying to ice the kicker, but
What a dumbass.
He
that
wasn't even attempting to kick.
What a dumbass.
that was a dumb call.
What a dumbass. I'm sorry. If the clock was running, I understand. I feel like I'm watching freaking Lions Steelers instead of Bears Steelers.
Well, that's next week, so
Bears fans, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So we'll see what happens.
no, you're sorry for them.
Yeah. Exactly. Why take a
40
time
yards.
to ice the kicker?
A 40-yard attempt.
It doesn't even work in today's age.
For Boswell.
Come on, Boz.
Snap, hold, kick. It is good.
Good.
They got it.
We got 26
The Wizard
seconds
of
left on the
Oz
clock.
strikes again.
So many mental errors. It's because the head coach is a fucking
I don't feel good
knucklehead.
yet. I'm not gonna feel good until the clock hits 0.
Question is, do they have enough time to go downfield?
You
and
know, if their
score a
head
field
coach
goal?
wasn't a fucking knucklehead, maybe they would.
It looked like it
I'm-
was going left, but it was going to
Nah,
stay
it-
in the whole time.
I'm sorry, Bears fans. I feel sorry for you, but
Potato, who took the timeout, was the head coach of the Bears. He has no idea what he's doing.
knucklehead, straight up knucklehead.
Fields doesn't look happy. Obviously, kind of looks demoralized.
Oh boy, you want to hear this? You want to hear? Hold on. What the hell?
Jakeem Grant better have some sort of return.
Because they will kick it short. They don't care.
There better be some good blocking down there. Boswell's going to kick it short on purpose.
I'm sorry.
Nope, they're going to kick it for a touchback.
Okay, I don't know that that's totally smart because you would have chipped some clock if you kick it short. Me personally, once again. This game is
John Boy actually called out that Cassius Marsh call.
Somebody says, have the Steelers been called for a full single flag this game?
time to
3. I believe. I know there was. They were at 2 earlier. I think they're like 3.
You cannot do curls or flats or slants.
No, they're gonna run.
Slant. You have to do sideline to sideline. That's how Pittsburgh has to play. You don't have. Do you have Robinson? I don't know if you do.
Fields takes the snap. Heavy pressure.
Come
He's gonna have to
on.
go out of the pocket,
Nice
and
throw.
That's just a bad throw.
Okay,
He
what
had
a
to get it
garbage
away
throw.
somehow. It's gonna be
That
second
wasted
and 10.
4 seconds.
You gotta go downfield.
Heart rate rising for Sean Cucaro.
Bro, it's so stressful being a Steelers fan. I hate it.
No, we're talking about playing down to the competition.
Bro, nothing ever. Get that Pat Mahomes fan out of here.
It'll be second and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sorry, not the Steelers, the Bears.
They're playing deep
Empty set.
pressure.
Throws caught by Montgomery. He's going
Third
to have
down.
to get out of bounds. It's going to be third
Flag.
down. There's a penalty marker down.
Flag.
Let's see where this goes.
Justin Fields thinks it's against the Steelers. Matt
It
Nagy,
is
I don't know.
illegal contact, so it is a first down.
Where?
It's got to be in the secondary. They haven't. I don't see a replay.
That means he forced him out of his route. Does any?
Let's see. This is 42 James Pierre.
That's Pierre.
You know,
Yep, that's a push.
Yeah.
that's beyond
That's-
5. You know, here's what I'm gonna say.
At
If
the
you
30-yard
don't wanna
16
win,
seconds.
you get in a friggin' tie.
Fields takes the snap, looks to the sideline.
come
caught by
on.
Connect. 11 seconds to go. You're at the 41-yard line now. That is a gain of 11.
You can
11
run 2 plays,
seconds
I
left.
think. Why are they?
They don't have to go no huddle. The clock's not running.
You know, if both teams didn't want to win, why didn't you just do a tie? Is there such thing as a 2-point field goal is like XFL?
I guess. Bunch formation to the right. Fields takes the snap. Heavy pressure and
I take him down.
Bringing the
Fields is going
pressure.
to throw to his right, and it is caught, but it's going to go out of bounds. There's
Yeah,
4 seconds to go. You might just have to hail this up for a Hail Mary, unless you have some quick out route that nobody knows about.
Plays at least take 3 seconds, so
Hail Mary or nothing. Can Justin Fields pull off a Hail Mary?
where? Oh yeah, they ain't making a fucking 600-yard field goal. They put an extra second on the clock, so that might change something. That
What do you
might
do?
They
change.
got no timeout.
It doesn't
so-
look like they're going deep with the guys, so they're just going to hitch it to the sideline.
You hitch it to the sideline, so That's what Pittsburgh
They're
has
at the
to play.
48.
Fields is going to take the snap.
Bat it down!
Bat it down. Crucial play.
What? What?
It was batted down by what, Alex?
Oh,
2 seconds.
yeah.
2 seconds, so they will have to force up a Hail Mary.
I thought he moved early.
Great play by Watt. I thought the tackles moved early, but
They're bringing him on to
they're
kick.
bringing it out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This team is brain dead.
65.
65
Oh
yards.
my God.
Cairo Santos.
Nobody's kicked me on 64, I think. My lordy.
Snap, hold, kick.
No good. We win.
Steelers
Yes. Let's go. Yes.
win. How do you kick that? How do you kick that?
Pittsburgh
How
wins.
do you kick that?
I mean,
Oh my God.
How do you kick that? Oh my God.
I really thought he was gonna make it for a sec. I'm not even gonna lie.
no, I'm right there with. He was 2 inches from.
Oh my God. I want to replay. I want to see how close that was.
It hit off the crossbar.
I don't know that you can be proud of this win.
No, I'm not. Trust me. No, he just
No,
missed.
He was short.
He wasn't even. No, he wasn't even close.
Oh my God.
He barely reached the end zone.
Are you shitting me? You know what, Sean? Thank you for winning. We get a lower draft pick. But wow, I mean, Matt Nagy.
I don't think. I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight.
What a fucking knucklehead!
That was This whole
God.
game was a complete shit show.
What a knucklehead! What a knucklehead!
What did I just watch?
Oh my god, I think we wasted 3 hours.
I didn't. I think I nearly crapped my pants.
What a oh my god, what a knuckle! I'm sorry. What a knucklehead!
Who knew it would have been Matt Nagy to blow the game again?
What a knucklehead! Someone said, "There's actually no way to hit the crossbar. Like you can't even write this shit." Then he replies to himself and says, "Yeah, never mind. That thing was like 10 yards short. I was catfished."
No, my eyes lit up. If you go back in the stream,
everybody thought it hit the crossbar. It's 10 yards short.
bro, you can see
He's
it in the
got
stream.
short.
If you go back, my eyes popped out of my head. I thought for sure he was close. He had it.
Wow. I mean, wow.
I literally thought it hit the crossbar.
I'm at a loss. Holy Jesus Christmas Matt Nagy's a knucklehead. I'm being real with you guys. Matt Nagy's a knucklehead. Sorry, Bears fans. Your head coach is a fucking knucklehead. I don't. That's such a 5-year-old word, but
This is even worse. Cairo Santos had a made field goal streak of 40.
and you put
Wait, what? Repeat that?
He had a streak of 40 consecutive field goals made.
See, okay, let me ask y'all this. If this game, okay, anywhere other than Heinz Field, because obviously Heinz Field, the Lakes, you even include Cleveland in
if you're
that.
gonna ask if he would, no, he wouldn't have made that.
No?
Can't imagine what Josh from Sports
My friend lost
Fury-
$30 because of that.
Can't imagine what Josh from Sports Fury's thinking. I actually don't know who that is, but
I can't spell. Damn it.
Wow. Wow.
UT says a special heartfelt congratulation to the Pittsburgh refs for a hard-fought win against the Chicago Bears. Their efforts allowed 7 points to be shaved off the score in some of the most heinous ref balls seen in years. This was not a football game. It was a fucking farce.
Let's just admit this entire game was a complete disaster. The refs were making bad calls against Pittsburgh, too. It's not...
What can you say was most notable, though?
Not as much as Chicago, but...
I mean...
It's hard to say. I guess I didn't
Evan
see
says-
the
Evan
game.
changed the game.
Evan
Trying to
says,
think.
"Congrats, Sean."
Thank you. I think I might have had a heart attack. I might have to go.
No. You didn't have a heart attack, Sean. You just lost like 20 years of your life.
Probably. My head hurts. I might have some gray hair right now, but we'll address that later.
Would the unsportsmanlike conduct be the one?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. My mind can't process what I've watched. My mind just doesn't know how to process this game.
Some people say that Correnti initiated the contact with Marsh. Because he
I will say that, yeah. I mean, if you're not a fan of either of these teams, yeah. Bears
Sean,
fans...
Sean.
No, Steeler fans shouldn't be happy after this one.
No. I'm talking about me. Watching curl routes and a knucklehead head coach. What do you think that does to my mental stability? How about you consider something other than yourself for once?
But I was considering Chicago fans too. So you can't really say that. Pittsburgh and Chicago both have large fan bases. I mean, you should know when we went to the game against Chicago, we sat in the Bears section.
You said no, but you said anything other than a Steeler and Bear fan.
Yeah. I was talking about both fan bases. Sorry, I don't consider you're the Giants. That's not the first thing I think of. I don't think about the Giants when it comes to anything, except for when they lose. Then I laugh.
So the Giants now have back-to-back the 8th and 9th picks in the 2022 NFL Draft.
For now.
So your rating tree says if I'm Matt Nagy, I pull an Aaron Rodgers and go scorched earth against the NFL and their bullshit rules and judgment calls. He's probably getting fired soon. What does he have to lose?
Honestly, yeah. I kind of agree with that.
You know what I'm afraid of for Bears fans? You know who the next head coach of the Bears is going to be?
Who?
Doug Peterson.
I saw that. See that?
I heard that.
Why do I have that feeling?
I hope Doug Peterson's the next Giants head coach. I really, really do. Oh my god.
Guys, put everything aside. Are we ready to close out?
Are we? Yeah. Holy crap! It's 11:42.
Yeah.
God, I still got homework to do.
Well, whose fault is that?
I did some of it earlier, but I had work. I couldn't finish.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, I'll have Luca go, then Sean go because he's a Steeler fan, and then myself because Luca, go ahead.
What a game. What a game. That's what I'll say. I mean, from brain-deadery from the offensive game plan from Matt Nagy, from not using your best receiver until clutch time, to ref ball when it comes to a simple penalty, sportsmanlike conduct, to going for a 65-yard field goal. And what, Sean, is the nickname of the wind in Pittsburgh?
We don't really have we just deal with it's.
You call it the
Like-
3-something.
Oh, the Three River effect.
Yeah, the 3-river effect. You could be more stupid than to just attempt a field goal. Just let Fields heave it up or something. Better offensive game plan.
We got
Should've been
duped.
Got duped, but overall, interesting, good, fun game. Sean?
Not very fun for me. It was fun until the fourth quarter. I'm gonna be sick to my stomach after this one. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it coming too. Didn't I say when the second half started, this game's gonna come down to the wire? Did I not say that?
Oh, lordy.
That's funny. That's funny, Potato. A win's a win. We're second in the division now. A lot to work on, though. We got Detroit on Sunday, which scares me more than the game against Kansas City, if I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you. So take the win and run. That's all I'm going to say. And they got a lot of work to do this week. That's what I got to say. I might go throw up after this. But hey, Thank you, Buffalo Wild Wings. I enjoyed your food. I got crumbs all over me now. That's beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for everybody who's been in this stream. 3 hours, 35 minutes. One of the more stressful games I think we've ever done and watched.
I still don't think that compares to the Nick game.
The Nick
Sorry.
game, yeah, because everybody was rooting for one team.
Yeah, but even regardless, that game, I still consider that one more stressful.
Yeah. It was interesting, very interesting. Matt Nagy. You know what? Hold on. I gotta have one more thumbnail before we close out.
Matt Nagy, hashtag Matt Nagy to the Giants.
Shut up. Matt Nagy is a knucklehead. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going off of that word. We go Wednesday. We're gonna talk about Wednesday. We're gonna talk about this.
I will say this about Wednesday. Pre-warning: I do work until 8. I will be like an hour or so late. Now, I apologize for tonight again. I explained to Luca before. We had a truck come in, so I ended up staying late. I didn't want to leave my guy Nick hanging, so I took care of that. And Buffalo Wild Wings was packed. First time I've had Buffalo Wild Wings a few years ago. Still very good. Definitely recommend.
Yeah. Got a podcast episode coming out tomorrow. Big Blue in the Bronx, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boys in the Big Apple will return on Wednesday, then go back to Monday for a week, and then we'll probably end up doing Wednesday again because the Giants game probably called that stressful game. God knows what my reaction is going to be like. This first Giants game we'll be calling. And then back to Mondays.
Just put it this way. It's going to be a wacky schedule the next few weeks. So just keep an eye on the Twitter, and I'm sure we will keep you updated.
Yeah. Going to the Giants game, as I said, how many times against the Eagles, the home game. So I'm very excited for that.
Wow. Here, fun fact. Chicago outscored the Nets 42-17 in the fourth.
I think I'm done with knucklehead Nuggets for the night. But closes it out here. If you guys haven't already, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you when a live stream pops or a video drops. Check out Saturday's episode. I'm going to try to do some research for that, get a content creator on, and talk about football philosophies. I think it's going to be a really fun episode depending on how much research I do, which I intend on doing a lot.
I like how literally on ESPN there's like a thing that says do your research.
Right.
Talk about timing. That's funny. They're talking about like next gen stats, and literally they flash on the screen, do your research, as Alex says. I'm going to do my research. That's hilarious.
But with that being said, guys, peace out. See you later. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging with us as usual. And have a good night. And Matt Nagy is still a knucklehead.
Good night.